Gotta disconnect that. Hi! Okay, I think I'm live. We'll see. We'll see if I am. Oh my gosh, I am! I did it! Hi! Let me move this to a little bit better. I'm gonna put you... Where do I want to put you guys? I'll put you guys here. Hi guys! Hi everyone! Welcome in. So I made a little bit of a mistake. One, I forgot that time zones existed. That's on me. Because right now, it is, right now it's 8 p.m. And I said I would be live at 8 p.m., which is awesome, which is great. But here's the thing. I'm not in Eastern time zone anymore. I'm in Central time zone. So I decided that I literally figured this out like, I don't know. I figured this out like 10 minutes ago. So I'm going to do my makeup in my bed. We're going to do my makeup in my childhood bedroom. We're going to yap a little bit. We're going to chat a little bit. Get you guys excited and ready for meeting my father. Best time zone? I mean, I guess. Anyways, hi guys, roll call. Can I get a roll call really quickly? If you are entering the chat and you want me to say hi to you and you want me to say hello, I know that I'm live late, but can I get a hi? Can I say hi to my little Bakas, my little Rose toys, my little vibrators that use USB-C to charge themselves? Hi guys! Hello everyone! Hello! Make me... Okay, hello! Oh my gosh! Hi everyone! Hi my little Rose toys! Are we charged? Are we ready? Hi Duke! Hi Armor! Hi Abby Loves Seals! Hi Angel! Hi Alex! Hi Gigi! Oh my god, hey girl! Hi Isabel! Hi Feetmaster67! Hi! Hi! Hey! Oh my god! Grumpy Howl! Guys, do you guys notice a weird badge next to Grumpy Howl's name? Do you guys notice that little blue badge right there? The little artist-looking badge? That's right. Grumpy Howl is my VOD channel editor. If you have been watching any of the VODs on the VOD channel, exclamation point VODs, Grumpy Howl has been managing that entire thing, and they've been killing it, so all of my VODs are uploaded, updated. I have YouTube shorts there now. Like, it's literally so exciting, and it's all thanks to Grumpy. Hi, Juke. Hi, Taylor. Hi, guys. Welcome into my childhood bedroom. Room tour. Room tour. So, okay, I would like to note before I show you guys the room that's behind me, I did move out 6 years ago. So they have turned my my room into an office, but this was the room I grew up in. How cute! I do have to ask though, Rose, the notification, hello Rose toys? Yeah, that's what you guys are. You guys are my Rose toys. We're of the Vibration Nation. I thought that it made sense. Right? Right? Your natural egg is eating up. Dude, I look gross today. Okay? I know, I look gross. I look sweaty. I look disgusting. And I need to do my makeup before we go downstairs. But I wanted to yap with you guys while I did it instead of just, like, not going live. I am Chud Maxing. Do you guys know how busy I've been? Holy shit. Holy shit. I've been working late nights at work almost every single day this week. And I've been streaming. Wow, so big. Do you guys like my room? My room actually, I feel like this makes sense for me as a person. My room used to be neon blue. Like, you know those girls that you picked between, like, having a neon blue and zebra print and green room versus, like, a hot pink zebra print and brown? I was a neon blue, neon green zebra print girl. So this entire room was neon blue, and my parents let me kind of do whatever I wanted. So my parents like really let me be as creative as I freaking wanted to. I had hanging lights from the ceiling. You can see in the ceiling up there, there's like holes because I had like a hanging canopy of lights. I would paint on my walls. My parents got me multiple like massive, oh sorry guys, this is bad audio. They got me multiple massive like whiteboards to put on my walls so I can paint everywhere.
Bag_chaser_J has been vibrating for 7 months. My walls were yellow, I'm not a girl toe.
Oh, well, that's okay. Yellow walls. I'm low-key multitasking, watching Big Brother. I'm watching you writing a paper. Oh my gosh. Wait, which one's more fun? Me, the paper, or Big Brother? Show us the window you threw the typewriter out of. You know what's so sad? Is this is actually not that house. I moved a lot as a kid. Holy acne. Oh my god. Ew! Brother, ew! Oh, god, I am chud maxing today. Holy shit. I want to show you guys a picture of my room when I was, like, young. Like, I feel like my parents could have predicted that I would turn out the way that I did just based on the room that they let me have. I don't know if I have any pictures of it. Dang it, I don't. Never mind. Darn, darn, darn. Damn, Rip, are you talking about my freaking acne problem? I love the summer because I really like the heat and the sun and the warmth. But all of my acne gets so much worse during the summer because I'm like sweating so often, which is so annoying. I used to have gigantic nets in my room for stuffed animals. I want one of those nets for stuffed animals so badly. I want one so badly. But I don't know if this is true or not, I heard that those nets that you put in your room with your stuffed animals, that spiders live in them. And I don't really fuck with spiders like that. So I haven't gotten one. Rose makeup tutorial? Oh my god, Abby! You didn't know about the pre-show. Every single time I go live, usually an hour before, I'm live on TikTok. Doing my makeup, yapping. I call it my little pre-show. My little warm-up stream. So if you're ever like, oh my gosh, I miss Rose, I wish she was here right now, and it's like an hour before stream, I'm on TikTok. I'm currently drawing my friend for her birthday back on like a podcast. That's perfect. I was not aware. Yes, I do my makeup, I yap. It's like my little warm-up. Hi, Fusion! I have been watching, I don't know if you guys have been watching a lot of Streamer University, but I've been watching a lot of Streamer University, and one of the things they've been really harping on is, like, make sure you're in your niche, like, figure out your niche, do all that, blah, 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 and all today I was thinking, like, oh my gosh, what is my niche? Like, I like going live and I like talking. What the heck is my niche? And I think I figured out what my niche is. Do you guys remember, like, 2019 peak Emma Chamberlain era, where everything was like a vlog and, like, you felt like you actually knew the creators behind the screen. Like, there wasn't, like, a lot of editing. Like, there was, but there also wasn't. It just felt a lot more raw. I think that I am a, like, FaceTime 2019 vlog streamer. Like, I think that's what I am. Who's Emma Chamberlain? Oh, buddy. Oh my god, sometimes I forget that you're an unk. Yeah, I do work out. I play volleyball, Jared. Emma Chamberlain is like the biggest vlogger of 2019 ever. I don't know her either. It's because you guys are boys. It's because you guys are boys. It's because you guys are... old boys. But she was a vlogger, and I absolutely loved her. And I think that that's, like, low-key my niche. I was never a fan of vlogging content. Well, to be fair, boys never vlogged. It was all girls. Girls vlogged. That was a girl audience. Boys don't vlog. Kind of crazy you don't know who she is, though, if you want me to be honest. That's like a little bit wild to me. She was like one of the biggest YouTubers for a while. Like I would say like 2017 to 2019. She was everywhere. It was insane. Yeah, you know, Logan Paul was a vlogger. David Dobrik. But I used to love vlog content and, like, hanging out with creators. Like, kind of like parasocially, but kind of not. And I kind of feel like that's what I am, or, like, at least what I want to be. I want to be, like, a vlogger streamer. Like, I think that's why I love IRL so much. Like, I love just, like, putting my phone up and being like, okay, I'm live. Like, generally some of my favorite streams are when I'm, like, not planning them, and I just hit go live on my phone. Holy 100 stream streak! Oh my god, thank you! Thank you for the 100 stream streak. I was really upset when Jenna Marbles quit, because the reason that Jenna Marbles quit the internet is because she got bullied off for, like, kind of I wouldn't say it was a stupid reason, but, like, she got bullied off the internet.
Who are some of your favorite OG YouTubers?
Oh, thank you for the 100 bits. Like OG. I used to, so I'm younger. I started watching YouTube probably around like 2016. I didn't really watch a lot of YouTube beforehand because, one, I didn't really have internet access, and two, I just didn't have internet access. I didn't have a phone or anything. So around 2016, I was getting really, really into Emma Chamberlain, David Dobrik, Jeffree Star, James Charles, Graveyard Girl, Shane Dawson. I think one of the first YouTubers that I watched ever was Fred. I never really got into PewDiePie until I was in college, because PewDiePie played games, and I didn't really play games, so I didn't like watching PewDiePie. Oh, I love Liza Koshy. Big fan of Liza Koshy. I thought PewDiePie was annoying when he played games. I didn't play games ever. So, like, why would I watch a gaming YouTuber if I didn't play games? You know what I'm saying? So I never watched that. I really liked Jacksepticeye. So he was the one gaming YouTuber that I did watch because he didn't actually play games, if that makes sense. He played, like, the Happy Wheels games, and I didn't need to know what was going on. I didn't need to understand the game. There was no shooting. It was just, haha, look, I'm gonna make him crash. I loved that. I ate that up. Hi, Neff. Not gonna lie, I kind of, like, looking back on it now, I don't really like Fred very much, but they were definitely... Emma Chamberlain is probably one of my, like, biggest inspirations for content and streaming, because I feel like she's always been so unapologetically herself online, and that is huge to me, like, just being super authentic and kind of just doing what you want. Big Emma Chamberlain girl. The Fred movie, dude. The Fred movie actually kind of gave me PTSD a little bit. That's fair, Taylor. Yeah, I don't think I ever watched Gloom. The first YouTuber I started watching was you've been on the website since 2005. I was 5 years old, by the way, when you were on YouTube. I was 5. I was a child. I was a baby. I was 17. Jesus. Okay, Olge. Okay, Unk. Yeah, no, I honestly, like, what's crazy is I used to watch YouTube, but I feel like a bunch of content creators that I know always were like, yeah, I want to be a YouTuber when I grow up. Like, I want to be a YouTuber so bad. I don't think I ever had that thought. Ever. Yeah, I started watching in 2016. But I never had the thought of, like, I want to be a YouTuber. It wasn't until I discovered Twitch when I was like, oh my god, I want to be a creator. Oh my god, I want to be a streamer. Which is kind of why I've been loving Streamer University so much. Yeah, 2016 is kind of when I, like, woke up a little bit. Because 2010, I was in 5th grade, and I didn't have internet access. I started to get internet access in, like, middle school, but I was watching One Direction edits and shit. Who was the first streamer? Shut up. Technically, it was E-Rob. Was technically the first streamer that I ever watched. Was E-Rob221. And then I switched over to He Who Shall Not Be Named. Oh, my makeup looks cute today. Okay, yay. I don't look as chopped. That's so exciting. Oh, jeez. That really brightened up. But yeah, I've been really loving all of the Streamer University content that's been on my, like, Twitter feed and stuff, because it's kind of making me more inspired to stream and, like, be a streamer, which is awesome, because I feel like that's what Streamer University is for, like, not only the people there, but to also help the people, like, the streamers that aren't there. And all the classes have been so good. They've been so informative. I've been loving it. I watched Ludwig's stream today, and it was so good. They're a lot more educational. Yeah, they're way more educational. I also have a very hot take about Streamer University that I don't know a lot of people will agree with, but it's a hot take. I kind of wish that there was no streaming in, like, during the classes. So, like, while people are teaching, I kind of wish that the people in the classes weren't streaming it. Because there's so much good information, and I feel like a lot of the streamers there, well, I understand they're trying to, like, capitalize on the opportunity. Instead of trying to, like, learn and like, listen to what the people are saying, like, the big streamers are telling them, they're focused on, like, the clip farm instead. And I feel like Ludwig put it the absolute best, because Ludwig kind of touched on that. I don't understand the whole Streamer University. I understand it from a networking POV. Like, you're basically dropped into a alternate universe where every single streamer that is up and coming, that could give you a platform, is there. So you have an opportunity to collab with streamers that are your size as well as streamers that are bigger, and you all have, like, a common ground to talk about, right? You all have Streamer University as your, like, common thing. So it makes talking to people, and it makes introducing yourself, and it makes, like, connections a lot easier. But this is what happened last year, and I really hope it gets better. I really hope it gets better. I really hope it gets better. What happened last year is a lot of people, I don't know how to say this in a really nice way. I'm I'm going to say it in a way that I think makes sense. Cinna said in her class today, she was like, Streamer University is a way to network with streamers your size. And she pointed at someone and she said, who do you want to collab with that's in this room right now? And the streamer said, and the other streamer said, you, Cinna. And she said, no, that is the wrong answer. Like, I love that you want to collab with me, but I got shit to do. I got a class to teach. Like, why are you not talking to the person that's literally next to you? And I've been seeing this with a ton of the creators that are there. Instead of trying to collab with the other creators that are students, they're trying to clip farm on like Jason the Ween stream or something, which is just not, that's not what you need to do there. I don't know. I'm rooting for my friend Tori. I've been watching her stream, but I don't know. I hate the disrespect that a lot of, especially female streamers are getting. Oh, it's pissing me off. One cameraman in Ray's class today. One cameraman in fucking Paige's in Ray's class was sitting on the ground and turned his camera around and almost got an upskirt shot of Valkyrie. And Ray was like, hey, you need to be aware of that. You need to understand that, like, you can't do that. You can't just sit on the ground and turn your camera. And the cameraman was literally like, oh, my bad, and just didn't look away. Or just kept the camera there. And I saw the clip on Twitter, albeit it's Twitter. All of the comments, almost all of the comments were, well, why is she wearing a short skirt? And this is why, that's one of the reasons why I'm partially glad that I did not get into Streamer University. There have been instances of, there's one gay man that I know, his name is Wardrobe, he's there. There's another one, but I forget his name. And when Blackboy Max got his room assignment, it was with Wardrobe. He was like, oh, I don't want to be with Wardrobe. And then they stole Wardrobe's stuff, put it out in the hallway, and made him go get it. This is like the kind of the problem that I had with Streamer University last year. There are way too many people on that campus that are comfortable being homophobic and misogynistic. There are way too, like, it's making it hard for me to watch some of these creators that are just way too okay with this. And I understand that I think that that's just like Kai's community, because it's mainly young men that are watching it. Like, there's like the Lacey viewers and the Your Rage viewers and blah 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 blah. But I still think it's like, it sucks that there's not really anything being done about it. I don't know if Wardrobe is a minor. There is a 14-year-old there, though. Also, hi, Misa. Hi. I don't know. I wish that I had gotten in to Streamer University, obviously, because, like, I'm a creator, and, like, who doesn't want to get into there? But I don't want to deal with the, like, weird sexist comments. Also, in one of the classes, I noticed this. Jason the Ween only said hi to the pretty women. Completely looked over the women that maybe are just, like, not as pretty. And I was like, that is, like, maybe I'm just too woke, but, like, I'm slowly starting to see how misogyny bleeds through the cracks of our entire universe, and it pisses me off. like cameramen sitting on the floor so that they can get an upskirt shot of Valkyrie. No, actually. The guys that were at the Streamer University auditions hitting on Yana and being, like, really fucking weird, and I'm 90% sure that Kai was like, you might get in. Like, that wasn't even, like, a problem. It just... There's been a lot of things that have been, like, happening on Streamer University that I'm just like, oh, right. that's what I'm watching. Like, I forget that, because I have mainly been watching Tori's point of view, because we know Tori and we like Tori, and I've also mainly been watching Ludwig while he's been there. I've been watching Ludwig, Cinna, and Tori, because I can't stand the other streams. They're just, I feel like you just get, everyone's in like a cesspool of being okay with being like misogynistic and homophobic, and it kind of pisses me off a little bit. A little bit. And, you know, maybe I am too woke, but I think I'm okay with being the friend that's too woke about this specific issue. I think I'm okay with that. And the fact that there's a fucking 14-year-old! If you genuinely want to grow, then go to SU, you might get the wrong type of viewers. Yeah. That's... So, like... Oh, thank you for the follow. That's why I've been kind of... okay. That's why I've been kind of okay with, like, the fact that I didn't go. Yeah, someone got caught today smoking behind a bush. Smoking behind a bush? Sorry. I just, like, it feels... I've been watching all of these streams and I'm like, okay, there is a difference between clip farming and disrespect. And I can't, like, I genuinely... Listen, I'm a stoner, okay? I'm a stoner through and through. I would love to go smoke weed. I love that. I love doing that. But if Kai Cenat tells you, do not smoke on my campus, that's probably, like, a thing you should follow, because it's probably in place by the school. And people are still not respecting some of these rules. Yeah, I don't think disrespect is a good, like, I think that's a bad clip farm. It's a bad clip farm. Wardrobe revealed to Sky that he recently dropped out of school because his teachers kept asking how much he makes in a month. What the hell? What is wrong with people? I don't know. I feel like this isn't on Kai. Like, Kai has been doing a lot. He's been going into classes where people are disrespecting the professors and being like, hey, lock in. Like, what are you doing? Why are you disrespecting this streamer that is here to teach you something? And he's been, like, cracking down on stuff. But these, like, a lot of the streamers there are just not taking it seriously. And, like, not understanding the difference between disrespect and a clip farm. And it's really starting to piss me off. Like, during Cinna's class today, someone had an air horn. And air horn can be funny. Like, haha, funny moment, you know, disrespect the class, air horn goes off, funny haha. And he kept doing it. It was a previous Love Island contestant. It was fucking Jeremiah. And eventually, Cinna was like, hey, I want you out of my class. And then he wouldn't fucking leave, and he kept it at his desk, and he was like, I don't have it. She eventually had to kick him out. People started fighting in Valkyrie's class. Valkyrie was actively trying to teach something to these people. Actively trying to, like, impart knowledge. And a fight broke out. And I know that I shouldn't be looking on Twitter. I know. But so many people on Twitter were like, well, why can't she just control her classroom? Why don't they just not fight? Have you thought of that? Maybe. Maybe just don't fight. I hate Twitter, but also I love Twitter because it's where I can get my fastest, like, up-to-date content. I'm so irritated. I haven't even watched 1 second. I don't know if you have Twitter, Abby, but Twitter is the best place right now to get, like, clips, because clippers are so rampant. You can see everything that happens. Which is nice. Yeah, Jeremiah fucking lost Love. Amen. Jeremiah lost Love Island for a reason. Hi, Uki. Love the hair? Oh, thank you. It's my natural hair today. Thank you. I just don't like to use it a lot because the horrible people on there. I know. I try not to look through the comments. But it's the fastest way I can get Twitch clips. And, like, I say all this because I don't really want to dog on the university too much because I don't want Kai to stop doing Streamer University. I think that it's really, really useful. Like, the classes, the professors, the open forum for small and big creators, like, being able to talk to each other, that's like, that is a beautiful thing. And, like, I think Paige, for example, came out of Streamer University with the very small amount of, like, not the cringe audience. Like, Paige was able to come out of Streamer University successful, get collabs, and not have a, like, the super young 12-year-old boy audience. There is something beautiful about that. But, like, if y'all are gonna freaking disrespect the rules and shit, that's not what streaming is about. Like, streaming isn't about disrespecting people and disrespecting rules and disrespecting, like, I don't know. I just don't like it. Okay, thank you for the 7 stream streak. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sorry. Criticizing is a good thing. He should be pushed to make this better. What I did like that I found out that I love that he's doing, is, so, Streamer University, each of the, like, groups, there's groups of people that every day will go to classes all together. Imagine if your dad heard that. He's waiting downstairs for my ass. So, like, for example, Bonnie and Marlon are in the same group, which is awesome. They're also in a group with, like, 20 other streamers. And every single day, for, like, 4 hours a day, all 20 of those streamers go to classes together. So that gives you, like, an opportunity to be with the same people every single day in the same classes. That gives you such an opportunity to meet them and be like, hey, I just saw you in Networking 101. Like, let's sit together here. And, like, you can use this as an opportunity to make connections with other people. And not every streamer you're going to meet there is going to be, like, a good fit for your content. But I saw Fries talking about this. Networking is networking, baby. Networking is fucking networking. Imagine that streamer you meet, right? That you follow and you, like, you exchange stuff and you get kind of chill. Imagine that streamer you meet actually is friends with another streamer that didn't go to Streamer University. That's, like, the perfect collaboration for you. You now have this network of someone that you met in between that lets you get there a lot easier. And then, like, then that friend is friends with this person and then this person. Like, for example, I was at TwitchCon last year, and I just so happened to end up at a party with Lastitian. I didn't know Lass. I knew nothing about her. I had no idea who she was, but we hit it off. We were giggling, we were laughing, we were hanging out, we were bar hopping, and it was so much fun. At the end of the night, Lass gave me her phone number and was like, we should collab sometime. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes. What's your handle? And I looked up her handle and stuff, and then I was like, oh my gosh, we would get along really, really well. Guess who reaches out to me a few months later? Kaylee. Kaylee reaches out to me, friends with Lass. Kaylee and I got along so well. Kaylee knows Yeknauk. I get along with Yeknauk very well. I get along with Lucy very well. Like, the connections that you make are so important, and it's how you can start to build, like, a really long-lasting, good community. And that's what I think Streamer University is for. Like, someone there could meet their Lastitian. They could meet Lass. They could meet their Lass. And while they may not think that they should collab necessarily with Lass, well, Lass knows Kaylee. And you might love to collab with Kaylee. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the streamers there, and this is kind of what, like, Cinna was talking about, and why she was so frustrated, is instead of the streamers being like, oh my god, I could meet Lass, which then would lead me to Kaylee. They're thinking, I can meet Lass. I'm going to meet Lass. I'm going to be on Lass's stream. I'm going to be collabing with Lass. I'm going to do everything with Lass. Because bigger number equal better person. So I'm going to go after the bigger number, and I'm going to ignore everyone else. Which is just like a bad mindset. IMO. I can't watch most streamers because most of them think loud equals funny. And I will say, what kind of sucks, Felty, is the algorithm kind of rewards loud equals funny. Which sucks because, like, I am a loud person. I yap a lot, I do funny bits. But I'm not really like a loud equals funny person. If I'm yelling into the mic or I'm like over exaggerating something, it's for a clip farm. It's for a clip. I'm not actually like that, you know? Because like the clips of that do really, really well on TikTok. They're only chasing after the fame and not actual friendship. Exactly. Exactly. And like, streaming to me has never been about money. It's never been about money. Has it been a little bit about fame? Yeah. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't want to be at least a little famous. But like, it's never been about, oh, I want to make money off of this. Oh, I want to be rich and I want to retire and I want to do this. It was more just like, I started streaming because I wanted a community to hang out with. And God forbid a girlie wants to get recognized in public. But I feel like a lot of streamers saw, like, Speed and Kai and, like, even Pokimane, and were like, oh my gosh, I could literally become a big, famous money streamer, and I could make so much money, and I can make 20K in a month, I can make 100K in a month. And their entire driving motivation for streaming isn't community, isn't friendship, isn't connection, authenticity, it's money. And in my opinion, I think that if you're being driven purely by money, you will never get the outcome that you want. Is money a factor in everything? Yeah, we live in a capitalistic society, I fear. But like, if you're only doing something because you want to make money off of it, think about that for a second. Because like, what if it stops making money? You're just gonna stop. Like, if you don't actually like doing it, you're just gonna stop. I mean, the 10 out of the 100 kids are gonna become famous. Ludwig literally pulled up stats, and the median streamer from last year's SU gained 4 viewers. 4. He said that a lot of the streamers actually lost viewers. A very small percentage of streamers gained, let's say, like 50 to 100 average viewers. But like the median streamer, 4. And I thought that was a wild statistic. When he said that, I was like, there's no way. But then I thought about it a little more. I don't want to name the streamer's name. And it's no one that you know, luckily. I was following this very small streamer through Streamer University last year because I was really interested in like what they would turn out to be doing. They started off as a gaming creator. They played a very specific game. They went to Streamer University. They didn't really, I'm going to be honest, capitalize on Streamer University. They stayed in their room. They played the game that they usually play. They tried to interact with people, but like, they didn't really put full pussy into it. They didn't put full bush, full feet, full toes and everything, sinking it in. They didn't. They left Streamer University. They're still affiliated. They never got partnered. They average, I think, 4 viewers now. Like, and that sucks. That like, I was really rooting for them too. I was like, oh my gosh, I really like their personality. I really think that they could grow from this. And it was like just watching someone just not try hurt. It hurt a lot. And I feel like a lot of the streamers at this year's Streamer University saw that from last year and were like, fuck, dude. Fuck, I don't want to be one of those, so I'm going to do something opposite. I'm going to be big. I'm going to be better. I'm going to be streaming 24/7. I'm going to be live all the time. I'm going to be loud. I'm going to be on every stream. And in my opinion, I think there's a middle. I think there's a medium that you need to get to. I don't think you should be live streaming 24/7 on Streamer University. I don't. I think that you should be streaming, like, take your classes in the morning. Don't stream that. You're not going to get any content out of that. If you do get content, it'll be through someone else's stream. Great, go clip that. You're not going to get any content. Don't stream during classes. Classes end. You take a little breaky. Take a little break ski. Decompress for like an hour. Spark stream. Go live 4 to 6 hours. If you know that there's an event tonight, go live during the event. I've seen a lot of streamers at Streamer University doing 24/7 streams, and I think that every single one of them is going to burn out. I think that at the very end of Streamer University, there's not going to be any more 24/7 streams. I think that these people that are doing them are going to burn out completely. Yana's been live. So, the exceptions to this rule. Jason the Ween, Yana. Lacey. Big streamers. They are the exception to this. Mainly because they have a team. They don't have to worry about tech. They don't have to worry about, like, getting clips. They don't have to worry about connections. They don't have to worry about that as much. So, like, Jason, I really, really appreciate Jason's stream. He's doing a 24/7. He has overlays that say what class he's in. He has, like, what the local time is there on an overlay. It's more like he's live streaming it from, like, a reality TV POV. I did see the clips of Keem fixing everyone's tech. Keem is awesome. I think that Keem is really great. Jason's been canceled? For what? She's tired now. Dude, Yana has been dealing with some freaks. She's been dealing with some freaks that are, like, following her and touching her and not understanding respect. You can't give him a pass. Hey, okay, I'm not commenting on Jason's character. I'm commenting on the quality of his stream. He has overlays, and I love that. Is he canceled? I don't really know. I'm going to be honest. I don't know. I'm watching Jason's stream right now because he has great overlays, he has great bitrate, and he's capturing everything. Like, I personally think that a lot of the big streamers are doing this right. Jason, I think, is doing Streamer University as a big streamer so well. He's playing this character of kind of being, like, a nerdy, almost like, I meant, like, the word pass? I can't give it to him, I guess, if... Huh? Did he say the N-word? Or something? Recently? You don't know? No. Recently? Like 2 days ago? Oh. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that one. That sucks, because I really liked watching his stream. Dang it. Well, now I can't recommend that stream. I don't know, watch Yana or something. I don't fucking know. Who said the N-word? Apparently Jason the Ween. Why? Why? Okay, maybe this is just me. Maybe this is just me. I have never felt the urge to say the N-word ever. I've never said it. I feel like it's not that hard to not say it. Like, it really doesn't take any effort, actually. It really takes actually nothing from me to not say that word. I can just be quiet about it. And I just don't have to, I just don't say it. I've never even thought about wanting to say it. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand how that happens to so many people. I literally don't get it. And like, again, I see the way, it's usually only men that say it. Especially now. How? I don't understand how. I don't understand how this happens. Anyways, when I get back from Open Sauce, I'm going to be trying to, like, compile a bunch of clips together to show you guys. I want to talk about Streamer University. It's so easy to not be racist. It's so easy. It's so easy. It's intrinsic, honestly. Hey, Men Shock. I'm really not trying to be too much of a man hater, but it's just like, I keep noticing things. I keep noticing. Hashtag noticing. I keep noticing things at Streamer University. The way that the women are being treated. The way that the men are getting away with things. The way that they're treating the women. It's very interesting. I think it's just an interesting thing. Especially the whole upskirt thing. Don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that at all. I think that the cameraman that almost got an upskirt of Valkyrie should be kicked out. I think the streamer that laughed it off should be kicked out. I think the streamer that reached over and touched Yana without her permission, and like, was it a sexual touch? No. But he reached over and just touched her. For what? For why? You didn't have to. You didn't need to. I think that he should be kicked out. I think that any person that is disrespecting another woman, another race, another sexuality should be kicked out. I've been seeing too much of it, and it's like actually been pissing me off. They're making jokes on camera. Yeah, for sure. Don't even get me started on the whole Floyd's thing. Oh! I saw someone say that calling a woman a Foid is the same thing as a woman calling a man an incel, and I was like, that is in no way the same. In no way. Because the term Foid comes from, like, a female humanoid. It literally comes from being viewed as an object. That is what it's, like, going down to. A female humanoid, like a robot, that you get to, like, control and use. It's not the same as an incel, I fear. Those are very different. The cameraman who did it blamed it on having no room to back up. And, like, why not just, like, stand up and, like, move? Some people use Foid the same way as femcel, and I think that's gross. I think that's gross. I think it's different. I think those are very different terms. I don't like it. And, like, you know what? Maybe I am okay with being a little bit too woke. Even women on themselves. I think that the women that call themselves Foids have internalized misogyny and don't understand that what they're doing is very negatively affecting other women. I don't like it. I think that it's an odd thing to do. I think that the women that put themselves down for being women, it's an odd thing to do. I don't like it. Not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan. I don't like it. I love being a woman. I love it. And, like, I have joked about being a femcel, but that is, like, a world of a difference from calling myself that other term. Completely different. As if Rose is a femcel and will destroy all the... Yep. I think it's funny. Like, I thought saying the word femcel was funny. But I think saying the word Foid is not funny. I do not like that. I think it's gross. You want to do some new shit no one has thought before? Really? Yeah, it's, right. About saying moid? I don't think that we should be using those terms at all. I don't think we should be using those terms at all. I'm all for a gender-neutral society without gendered terms and without making fun of other people or making up terms to make fun of another gender. I'm all for that. I don't fuck with that. I don't like it. How do you feel about Suki Mello? I love Suki. I think that Suki's awesome. I think that Suki's doing a great job. Let's all hold hands and sing Kumbaya. And most of the men who say that are really just stupid teenagers. Yeah. I mean, even on Love Island, I've been seeing a lot of videos about specifically KC being like, hey, he's red-pilled. Hey, did y'all notice? He's red-pilled. I don't know if y'all noticed. He's red-pilled. I noticed. Hashtag noticing. But yeah, I like Suki Mello. I think that she's fun. I've seen her collab with Nova. I think we're mutuals on Instagram. I've been seeing her content for a hot second. I think that she is a very interesting critter. And she's playing a character, and I love that for her. As long as she stays, true to herself and lives her best life and doesn't bring other people down, like how I would want any other person, love her. Love her. As long as you're just living your life and not bringing another person down in the process, love you. You're doing great, babes. You're doing awesome. No tongue that rises against Brittany. Yeah, fuck Casey. Anyways, do you guys want to go? We've been live for an hour already in my bedroom. Do you guys want to go downstairs, meet my father, and show off some pottery, maybe? We can go say hi to my dad. I have a lot of questions on the Google form. How many responses? We have 30. We have 30 questions. I'm only here for your dad. Guys, 1 in chat if you think my dad is cool. 2 in chat if you think my dad is awesome. 3 in chat if you're just here for my dad. Yes. Okay, we're gonna go downstairs. The painting behind you is so white, girl. My mom got it for me. Guys, childhood room tour. It's my dad's office now. This is so, white person. Oh, yeah, I had this, nice bedroom, and then now it's my dad's office. Isn't that cool? This is my bathroom. House tour! This is my bathroom. This is my brother's room. We had a Jack and Jill bathroom when I was younger. My brother's completely moved out. What else can I show you guys? Oh. I got all of the fucking, dystopian girl novels. What the hell? I got everything. I got Extra, Undivided, Magic. Holy shit. I got John Green. I know I have John Green in here. Yup. An abundance of Catherines. There it is. Pretty Little Liars. Those were my books as a kid. So cute. Actually, I might have a baby picture I can show you guys. Yeah. There's me as a child. I kind of had red hair. It was there. She's cutie. Oh, I wanted to show you guys this. I got this for my dad for his birthday. It's a Space Mountain pop-up thingy. Do you want the house tour? I can take you to the first, second, third floor. And I promise none of this is a metaphor. Father! I just want you to come inside. Father! Father! Dad! What you doing?
So we're finally gonna do this?
We're finally gonna do this. Wait, say hi to the camera.
Hi to the camera.
Oh my god, really? Yeah, wave! Here, wait, let me do a fan cam edit.
What's that mean?
Try mogging.
What?
Yeah, there you go. That was a good mog. That was awesome. Are you excited to hang out with everyone?
Sure, how many people? We have 2?
Did you say 2?
3?
Why are you giggling like that? I don't have 3 people.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you're filming it that way. Okay.
Yeah.
But I can't see myself.
Do you need to see yourself?
Shouldn't I?
No?
Oh,
What, are you conceited?
maybe.
Okay. Oh, heck. I forgot the thing upstairs. Do you want to entertain them while I'm gone?
No. No, I
Here.
don't. No, I don't want to entertain
They're
them.
right there. You can see where they're talking. Right there. Do you see the chat right there?
I
they're saying-
got on different glasses. So
They're
let's
saying
see.
Dadthorne. They're saying hi to you.
Okay, but I can't respond.
Yes, you can. You can just say hello
oh,
back.
just talk.
You
That's
can just
right.
talk.
I don't know what to type.
You're getting there. I'll be right back.
All right, but then I have to look at all these things and let's see. New glasses. All right. Do I get further enough back so I can see it with my computer length, or do I get really close to see it with my readers? No, you don't want that. My day is going well. How is your day going? And that is... I can't read that. Hi. Well, thank you. Appreciate the compliment on the glasses. They got these neat little blue arms. That's kind of why I got them. Thought that was kind of cool.
Dad, you're kind of a natural.
Am I? Oh.
Yeah, are you just talking to them?
Yeah, they want to know if I'm going to watch the World Cup. So we're going to see the final with some friends on Sunday.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to make some smoked chicken wings.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had friends.
Well, you know, you pay enough, you get friends.
Ah, right. Now try this.
What am I supposed to do with
Speaking it. Do you know how many times I put these in my mouth? I literally do that all the time.
Oh, does this have like a little clippy thing that I could put on?
Thank you for the follow. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, I just pushed a button.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
So you take the magnet off on the back,
Oh, it's a magnet, okay.
and then you put the magnet down, and
So,
then
like-
you... Yeah, put it in your mouth. Actually, no, try it. They can hear it.
No,
I'll do it.
I know you will. All right, so... So can they hear me?
Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Do
Yeah,
that. Say
but-
that over and over
but
again.
Can you smell her?
Can you?
I'm not, no comment.
Can I tell you a secret?
It's not a secret if you're going to tell all these people.
When I went upstairs, I went and farted.
That's no secret.
Okay. Now, okay, we're gonna go sit over there. That's gonna be our little spot.
Over there.
Over there.
So those two chairs.
Those
or
two chairs.
Those two chairs.
These two chairs, because that's where I have the lights set up.
So okay, so which one am I sitting in?
Well, which one's my good side? I'm gonna sit here. I'm conceited. You raised a conceited daughter.
So my good side is what, my backside?
You can't say that.
Oh.
That's against TOS.
It's against what?
TOS.
What?
TOS. Terms of service.
Oh.
I gotta fix the camera to
I don't
be
have
good.
any terms of service.
Here, maybe we can probably do a front camera so you can see yourself. Do you like that more?
Yeah, it's a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, you like seeing yourself?
Yeah.
As you're conceited too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm too far away from my water and my bourbon.
You got legs.
Fine.
I fetched things for you for...
No you don't. We'll be right back.
Oh, did you get me a water?
Yes.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
I even got you a glass.
You gave me a glass?
Yes.
I don't drink out of glasses.
This is for the whiskey or the bourbon.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have bourbon while we're doing this, guys. Isn't this so wholesome?
Well, actually, we're gonna have bourbon and we're gonna have Irish whiskey. If you've never had Yellow Spot, it's expensive but worth it.
Oh yeah. How much is that?
If you buy it at the Dublin airport in the duty-free store, it's about, oh my not,
Let me fix your mic. There you go.
it's about 55 euros. But if you were to buy it in a US liquor store, it could range anywhere from $86 to $125 a bottle.
I mean, for bourbon, that's actually like mid-range. Like, that's not that bad for bourbon.
Yeah, but it's cheaper to fly to Dublin and see the sights and get
Okay.
the whiskey.
It's cheaper. Oh, right.
Yeah. You get an experience out of it.
Right.
Do I have to move this?
No.
Is that it's okay there?
It's really fine.
Or should I put it here?
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, this is my father. Today we will be drinking whiskey and answering some of your guys' questions. And if you have any questions in the chat too, we'll talk to you guys too. But there's been some good questions.
Is there any way to get audio or no?
What?
So I can't hear them. We just have to do it by text.
Correct.
Okay.
Do you have the Twitch app on your phone?
Oh, I guess I do. I even know where it is.
Ooh. Is it because you... Am I the only one you're following?
I have no idea.
Hold on, let me see. I have never seen a following list like this. It is only me.
You're lucky that I'm following you.
What do you mean I'm lucky? You're like VIP in my channel, mind you.
Yeah, but that was some of your subscribers that gave
Oh no,
you the
you're
VIP.
modded in my channel.
What? What does that mean?
That means that you can ban people.
Can I ban you?
No. Nice try.
That's true. You're off the payroll, so I can't ban you anymore.
Here, you want to hear how you sound?
No, I don't like the sound of my voice.
Isn't this crazy how we can hear each other like, look, it's going to start echoing, and it's going to start going in a circle. And isn't that fun? No, don't close your ears. That was fun. I liked that. Hey, mute it. Hey, mute. Hey, mute. Sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, so, okay, so I can... Shock Fairy P. Interesting name. Is that pronounced Shock Fairy P? Okay.
I usually just say shock, but...
Oh. Oh. Coffee from me and you says hello.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Hi.
She's right over there. Shh. Sorry, she doesn't live here.
She's off screen. She doesn't exist.
She's off screen. She doesn't exist. So...
What are we doing first?
I think what we should start with is we should start with a pour of bourbon. And then after you get a little drink in you, I have a question for you.
Did you hear that?
Ooh, wait, do it again and get it close to your microphone.
Okay. Oh, that was wimpy.
I was trying to be excited for you.
Okay. Yeah, the first one was
It's
good.
okay.
Yeah.
Do you want me to start off with a silly question or a serious question?
Aren't they the same? Because
Okay.
it depends on how I answer.
You know, I'm reading through some of these and there's some interesting... One of them asked, the first question...
And by the way, I always add a little bit of water to my bourbon to open it up.
opens it up. The first question, was she an accident?
Oh. You didn't hear the laugh come from the other room. No, believe it or not, we tried very hard to get her.
Ew, I don't want to hear about that. I don't know what that is. I've never had the birds and the bees talk.
Okay, well, it's easy because we weren't even in the same room together when we had you.
We weren't even in the same state.
Yeah, we weren't even in the same state.
I was made in a lab.
Yeah, she's a petri dish experiment.
Which means I was expensive and I turned out perfect.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Because you didn't add any water, so you're getting pure strength.
No, I added water.
Did you? Because this is 107 proof. So
Yeah.
you want to add a little bit more water.
Okay, that was a lot.
By the way, if you don't know proof, you take the proof and you divide it in half, and that's the alcohol content.
55 point...
No, 53.
53.5% is what we're drinking, and it's bourbon. Take a little... I have another question for you.
Okay.
This one's actually kind of cute, and I do kind of want to know this.
Should I be following this on my screen too?
If you want to.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
When did you learn about my dreams of starting a streaming career, and how did you react?
Well, we never learned that you had dreams of it. We just found out you were doing it.
Yeah.
And the reaction was, okay, how do we follow you? We don't even know how to do this. What is Twitch? And we had to download. You didn't start on Twitch, did you?
No, I started on Twitch.
Did you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I started on Twitch. I was telling them earlier, I never really had dreams of becoming like a YouTuber or like a streamer. I never really dreamt of that. I actually...
You only dreamt about spending money, so...
And being famous.
That's true.
I used to practice my signature every day because I knew one day I would be famous.
I thought you were trying to forge.
No, I just wanted to be famous.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't know how to... I do know how to forge, but
Okay.
that came longer. That came later. Cheers.
And if you're coming late to the party, that's the brand. 7-year Bakers. I think this is a Suntory Global Spirits.
Someone said,
Baker
Dadthorne,
Beam.
no disrespect, but your daughter is kind of an alcohol expert. Some say alcoholic. What are your thoughts on that?
I'll drink to that. She's learned well, that's all I can say.
Okay, next question.
Okay.
Would you like a serious or a silly?
Which are the ones that we've done so far, which would they categorized as?
Well, the first one asking about if I was an accident, that was a silly one because who would ask something like that? Like, that's so silly.
I thought that was a serious question.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Oh, this one's kind of cute. What's your #1 tip for people that are becoming dads or just became one?
Get sleep whenever you can. Take lots of... What?
Get all your projects done.
Oh, as my wife said, get all your projects done. Figure out quickly what your wife's cravings and needs are and stock up on it.
That's good.
And whenever you can take the kid and give your wife a break, do it, because your life will be better off.
Do you believe in the phrase happy wife, happy life?
I believe in it. I'm just not sure if I am able to actually realize that.
Cheers!
Cheers.
That was a good question. So also, I've told them lots of stories of my childhood. Are you aware?
Fact or fiction?
Fact.
Okay.
Are you aware that when I was younger and I had long hair, I used to dip my hair in food to eat it later?
Ew, no.
You didn't realize this?
I never saw you dip your food in your hair in
Well,
food.
it would get stuck in food, and eventually I realized that I could just dip it in like sauces and stuff, and then it would get crusty, and then later I can lick it off.
Okay, now I did not know that that was a plan. I knew that you always got your hair in your food, but I did not know there was a method to the madness.
Well, it one day transitioned from being accidental to purposeful. That's also why I didn't shower as a kid.
I'm learning way too much right now. Okay.
Mom knew I didn't shower
Oh,
because
I knew that. I didn't know the reason why.
Well, how'd you know I didn't shower?
Oh, come on. Every kid thinks they can pull a fast one on their parents, and no, they can't.
What do you mean?
A smart parent knows when to pick the fight and not.
Was I stinky as a kid? Was I
No.
stinky?
No.
Did I have like BO as a child?
No.
You just let me go through life?
We forced you to take showers. We couldn't force you to take soapy showers.
Yeah, I just got in there and I would get my hair wet and I would get out.
You used to like baths.
I don't like baths. I don't like stink water.
No, I'm talking about when you were an infant.
Oh, okay. Well, that's like when you used to tell me when I was 3, I used to like olives.
You did.
I was 3.
You also love Thai food.
I still love Thai food.
Yeah.
Thai food's good. Never beating the stinky allegations.
I will say, sitting this close to her, I don't notice any offensive aromas or anything.
I would not get any closer than where you are currently right now.
All right, I'm certainly not going to smell your hair.
Why? It kind of smells good.
No, it could be...
There's no food in it. There's no food in it.
But you enjoyed dinner.
I did enjoy dinner. You want to smell it?
No.
A little sniff.
Okay, it doesn't smell bad.
Thank you. I worked on that, actually.
All right. Oh, are they still texting?
Yeah, they said, Dadthorne, can you say that phrase? Do you see that?
No, which one? Which line?
Dadthorne, can you say...
I can't read that.
Okay,
Let me look at here.
pull up the chat. It says, Dadthorne, can you say...
Twitch clip that?
Pose! Good job,
Okay.
good job.
Not sure what I did, but okay.
Okay, next question. Well, she always...
You're skipping a whole bunch of them.
Well, one of them just says, do you like Squeedy Derulo? Do you know what that is?
No. If it has anything to do with fried squid, maybe, but that's about it.
Jason Derulo.
I've heard his name.
Squeet.
Who?
Squeet.
I don't know what that is. Squeet.
Squirt? Squeet. Synonyms. Squeedy Derulo.
There's many things that can squirt. You're talking about boogers, you're talking about something else. I don't know.
Talking about something adjacent to a foliage. A bush. You like that one? That one was good. I came up with that with my own brain. My own brain came up with that one. That was awesome.
No, I don't follow Jason Derulo.
Have you ever heard the song Trumpets?
Actually, one thing I will say, I never liked the fact years ago, he would always say his name at the beginning of his songs.
Jason Derulo.
That bothered me. It's like,
I
look,
love it.
if you're good enough, people remember who you are without you saying your name. And to me, it felt like an overreach. It's like, what are you doing? You've got talent. Why are you saying your name at the beginning of your song?
Yeah, you know what he looks like. He's obsessed with himself.
I didn't pay attention. The only thing I focused on was, why are you saying your name all the time in your songs?
Have you ever heard the song Trumpets by Jason Derulo?
The song Trumpets by Jason.
Is that like
Every time that you get undressed,
I've heard that.
I hear symphonies in my head.
I wrote this song just looking at you. Yeah, the drums they swing low.
And the trumpets they go.
I know this. Yeah.
And the trumpets they...
Do you know that I play that song almost every single stream?
Okay, maybe they're not listening. I don't watch every one of your streams.
What? You're modded.
Don't tell anyone.
I'm bringing this closer so I can read chat. I'm also blind.
Yeah, see, that's why I have dad size, so
Yeah, this is
the
great.
text is a lot bigger than on yours.
Also, thank you for the follow. Okay.
So what is the makeup of all your followers? What would you say is the percentage that are male and percentage that are
I
female?
have a percentage. There's a rat. The sound, it can make noises on the phone. They can even talk to you.
But you said I can't hear them.
Well, if they play TTS, if they use 10 bits, they can play things out loud on my speaker.
If you say so.
It's true.
Okay, I'll believe you.
Okay. What's the most embarrassing childhood story you remember of me growing up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, see, now on the spot, I can't think of anything. And that sounds like a cop-out, but literally, whenever I'm put on the spot, I can't think
So
of anything.
I wasn't an embarrassing kid?
Zaddy, chill.
No, that's part of kid nature. Kids are always embarrassing their parents without realizing it or on purpose.
Do you think that it was embarrassing when in 5th grade I wore the same Snoopy t-shirt and bright orange shoes and green laces almost every single day to school?
No, because I thought that was just the thing where everybody was wearing the same stuff over and over and over again.
Oh. Maybe you're the reason that I got bullied, because I was never stopped.
We let you be you.
You did let me be me. Do you remember the story of when I kicked a girl in the head in elementary school and almost got expelled?
Zaddy, chill.
Was that?
Thank you for the bits.
Was that one state ago?
2 states ago.
Breezeye baby underscore has been vibrating for 44 months.
Thank you for joining the Rose Toys. Thank you so much for the 44 months.
I don't know what the hell you're doing.
Hi Dadthorne and Monthorne.
Hi.
Here, wait, do it with me. Just go. That was perfect. That was so good. That was so great. But yeah, do you remember when I kicked a girl in the head?
I remember you almost got expelled one time.
Yeah, it was because I kicked a girl in the head.
Okay.
Do you not remember that?
Not the details.
I got in a fight circle. And
Zaddy, chill.
this girl was bullying me. And I don't remember her name. This was in like 2nd or 3rd grade, and there was a fight circle on the playground, and she was bullying me, and she came after me, and I was in Taekwondo at the time because you wanted to make sure that I could be strong. So I roundhouse kicked her in the head.
Good for you.
Thank you. Well, that's what happened. I wanted to see if you remembered this. I went to the principal's office, and they were like, "We're going to expel you," and you were like, "No, the heck you're not." She was defending herself.
Okay, that does sound like me.
Yeah, you were like, you're not expelling her. She could do that. She does get to kick a girl in the head.
Yeah. And that's why we put you in Taekwondo, is for defense, not for anything else.
I did sometimes use it for offense. Only sometimes.
All right, so I got to read some comments here. I bet he did the snap and everything. Yeah. I can't do that neck thing.
Try it.
I know I've tried. I can't.
Just do it's like a snake. Think of it like a snake.
I can't. It doesn't. No, I've tried.
You have to do the shoulders too. Get your shoulders.
Nah,
Do your shoulders like
nah.
this.
Nah.
Do your
I
shoulders
pass.
like this.
Nah.
I think you do it like this. Okay, this is a cute question.
Okay.
Rose will tell us embarrassing stories all on her own. So this question goes in a different direction. What moment can you remember being the proudest of your daughter?
Well, there's many. I would lose track, but I know one thing that you were really proud of and made us proud because you were so proud of it was how many digits of pi you memorized.
Yeah.
And how you got in the competition with others. And for us, I was like, self-directed, you saw a challenge and you rose and exceeded it.
Yeah.
And then when they exceeded you, you exceeded them.
I do remember that. That was a really good moment for me. I think I memorized like 150 something digits.
It was crazy.
It was crazy. I got really into it. I used to have a whiteboard upstairs. I was telling them I would draw on the whiteboard all of the numbers, and I would draw like associations with it. So like there were a bunch of there's a part in pi where it goes 503. Hold on, 50288. It was that like little stretch right there, 50288, and it kind of looked like humps of a caterpillar. So it was like 50288. So I would draw a caterpillar, and that's how I would remember up until the caterpillar. I would remember in chunks. So that was cool.
Yeah, it was impressive. I can barely remember what I had for lunch yesterday.
Do you want to hear me say them all right now? 3.1415926535897932384626433832795028841971693999.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's all I got now.
But still, the fact that you remember that much
Thank you.
is 3.1459. I think that's all I know.
Okay, this is a really good one.
All right.
Very important question is, what would you do if when you okay, so he said yes would go? So personally for me, I would say me would love to go with him to see the Lion King, Love Island, Dubai Chocolates, Sony Angels, Onika Burgers, live at the Flop Tropica Hotel, and yes.
Translate that to English, please.
I'll say it again. My very important question is, what would you do if when you okay, so he said yes would go? So personally for me, I would say me would loves go it too with him, see Lion King, Love Island, Dubai Chocolate, Sunny Angels, Onika Burgers, live at the Flop Tropica Hotel, and yes.
So I'm supposed to say things that I like. I love beef chow fun. I love doing my pottery. Awesome. My family. I don't know what you want me to do. I'm a different generation.
Did any of that make sense to you?
No. Well, it sounds like some things that you like? I don't know.
I like the part of it. What would you do if when you okay, so he said yes would go?
Okay, I'm gonna have a brain glitch here. I don't know how to respond to that.
Cheers. See?
Wait a minute.
I poured a lot of water in it. It tastes spicy. See, that's the answer. Me personally say yes do go when he do buy strawberry chocolate Onika burger do Love Island. Onika.
All right. I agree with young Odin. I do need another.
You do need another pour. Is it because you're dealing with me right now, or?
It's weird. I see myself in a delay here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's, yeah, because it's not fully like real time because computers.
Internet here? Or just computers?
Computers.
Okay.
Did you know that the internet is in the ground?
Did you know that I was first exposed to the internet in college and the internet was pure text?
Oh. So you couldn't Google Pornhub.com.
Didn't exist.
What'd you do?
Played games.
Oh yeah, tell them what were you doing in college? What did you do in college, Father?
Okay, that's such a wide open question. Focus.
Okay, what was a hobby that you had in a basement of your friend's house?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Twitch clip that. Pose. Yeah, he was a Dungeons and Dragon nerd, and you have a lot of Magic cards too.
No, I've got one deck.
You've got one? I thought you had so many more.
No, I've only had one deck, and I've never really done anything with it.
Well,
it probably has fancy cards in it.
Can I have it?
If I can remember where it is.
Ooh, has Dad or Mom Thorne dyed their hair?
Dadthorne never. Mom Thorne used to, but doesn't anymore.
Now they got white.
Shh.
Sorry, they got
Natural.
My bad. I think that white hair is cool. I'm actually excited. I'm already partially there.
Yeah, there you are.
When I dyed my hair like this, did you like it?
Although, did you know, when you get older, there is still a part of you which stays with your natural color hair.
I hate when you make
Just
this joke.
saying.
He makes this joke in front of people all the time.
It's not a joke, it's a reality.
You say it all the time. We meet someone.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. No.
Yes.
No.
When I was in college, one of the...
I know these people forever. This is not new.
Oh, they're your friends?
Yeah, of
That's
course.
very parasocial of you. That's like really not cool, Dad.
Walk in on your parents unexpected. You'll find out.
Stop! Don't encourage that. Stop. Yeah, so you've literally said that to my friends at college.
Oh, well, that's appropriate because you have to skeeve out your college friends. You have to make your college friends think that your parents are either cool or weird and make them guess all the time which of the two we are and then change it up so they think that they were wrong the first time.
Do you think you're cool?
No.
I think you're kind of cool.
Oh, well, thank you.
Okay, I have another question that goes along with this. What inspired you to begin making pottery, and what was the first finished piece that you remembered?
I can probably go get one of the first finished pieces.
Wait, go get it.
I think I have it. Be right back.
BRB. Yeah, for those of you guys who kind of do know, we are selling my father's pottery. I'm going to, after we do more of the Q of A, we're going to show off the pieces, and I'm going to release the website where you guys can go buy them. Oh, he wrote little descriptions in them. That's so precious. So we'll be talking about them. There's some nice pieces over there. Some of these questions are really good, except for the one that just says, did you find Rose annoying? That one's interesting. That bowl looks lovely. There's some, do you guys want a sneaky peeky? Oh yeah, you can also kind of see all of the ones behind me. Look at this. Kaden!
Purchase with Caden just gifted 10 subs.
Thank you for the 10 gifted. Hold on.
Sugoi, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. My little baka.
Did you hear that?
No, I heard you say something, but I don't know what you said.
Thank you so much for the 10. Thank you. Say thank you for the 10 gifted.
Thank you for the 10 gifted.
Twitch, clip that.
Oh. This was made by...
Wait, me?
Yes.
Oh.
But I can't show the bottom because
I want to see what year it was.
2011.
I was...
No, couldn't have been 2011.
I was like, I was 11 years old making that. I was conscious.
No, I don't know what the 4-11 meant when you did that.
Probably April 11th, because I don't know how dates work.
But yes, this was done by her.
Aww. Wait, it's so cute. It kind of looks like it was done on a wheel, too.
It probably was.
That's so sick.
You may have visited me when I was doing it, but this is from January of 1995.
That one's pretty. That was 5 years before I was made in a lab.
Yep. I don't have anything older. This is from February of 2000.
That's cute.
And then I felt it needed something on top, so I made a little hand-built flower and just put it in there.
It's so derpy. It's kind of chode-like.
Yeah, it's not really one of my finest, but that looks better by itself.
No, I put the flower back. The flower's nice. That's nice.
I've got better flowers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was showing them all of... Whoa! Is this one for taking? By a child? Me?
Maybe.
Sometimes I'll come home and I'll just go shopping at his pottery and I'll take it all home and I'll put it in my house. Look at how beautiful. Rose came out of one of those foam capsules you put in water. That's funny.
Okay, so let's see. What year was this one? Looks like this may have been... I don't know whether that says... I can't read the date. Can you read the date? And then I'll show everybody. It's right there.
98.
Okay, 1998. This is a piece I really like. It's a hand-built flower.
That's pretty. You came out and hatched like one of those grocery store seed chips.
A sea monkey.
A sea monkey. I was compared to a sea monkey. I don't think that's ever happened before in my life.
You've had sea monkeys.
Eaten them?
No, you've grown them.
Oh, okay, cool.
But they never really grew.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I've evolved since some of these things.
I think so. I love your... Whoa!
What?
Can I show them this one? I won't show them the bottom. Is this new? This is a new thing that you're doing.
Yeah, that's carved out, but that's not even the nicest carved
This
piece.
is beautiful. Are you kidding? That's so gorgeous. That's like a leaf. It's really pretty.
No, I've got nicer carved pieces, in my opinion.
In your opinion? Dang, there's a bunch of fancy new glazes here. Oh, I like this bowl. I like this bowl. I want this bowl. Also, all of the pottery, by the way, once I show you the website, all of the pottery is dishwasher safe.
Dishwasher safe, microwave safe, oven safe. It's called stoneware. Okay, this one's harder to see the carvings.
Oh, it looks like a tree.
Yes. So I did.
That's really pretty.
The glaze was not the best glaze because it didn't make the carving show as well as I would like it to. But it's a pretty color.
It would be really nice. Like this would look nice with like a candle in it.
Yeah. Now this carving is even better.
That's so sick.
And the glaze worked really well for this. That's called breaking. So you get these different colors of the glaze that reacts differently on a sharp edge versus on a flat surface. So same glaze, it's just a single glaze, but it looks different of how it breaks over the carvings.
Oh.
And on the inside, it looks totally different color because it's smooth.
Huh. That's so cool. Another question.
Yeah.
Dadthorne, do you know Rose's favorite color?
Yes, orange.
Orange, yes. It used to be green because I was afraid of getting bullied. Did you know that?
So why green if you're afraid of being bullied?
Because it was Emily's favorite color.
Yeah, but she bullied you in the beginning.
Yeah, she did. So I wanted to pick her favorite color so she wouldn't be mean to me anymore. If you could live anywhere you want and your family would still be nearby, where would you go?
That's actually a really good question. I don't like the cold as much anymore. I'd love to be further south, but then again, I'm not sure if I really want to be in some of the really southern states.
Yep. Like you don't want to go to Florida, do you?
It depends, you know, is family there? But at the same point,
It's Florida.
it is. But maybe that's a place to have a place for part of the year and another place another part of the year.
Oh, like a little snowbird, yeah.
But in terms of gorgeous scenery, but it's a little bit too cold part of the year, northern Michigan. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm not talking the UP. I'm talking, so you can do your hand to be Michigan. I'm talking about this area of Michigan. Absolutely stunning.
Speaking of Michigan, do you remember when I went to a boy's birthday party at Lake Michigan
And got sick,
and I ate too many marshmallows
and I had to come and get you.
and I threw up and you had to drive through the night to come get me? What were your thoughts about that?
Not happy, but at the same point, would do it again and again if you asked me to do it.
Oh,
Well, that's what you do as a parent.
that's so precious. Cheers. This is tingling.
You haven't drank much.
I'm feeling whimsical.
Loose lips, sink ships, just remember that.
Sorry. It hurts a little bit.
Add some more water.
Oh, have you been to the North Shore of Minnesota? I think you have.
So you're talking like the Boundary Waters area of Minnesota? If that's the question, no. I've never really made it north of, I'd have to pull out a map to remember where I was. Because I was going to say I never really made it north of Minneapolis, but that's not true. I remember for a previous job, I had to go with a sales rep to visit a customer, and they were much further north in Minnesota, and it was a small town on a lake. I don't remember the name of the lake, and I don't remember the name of the town.
Yeah.
But it was definitely much north, because I remember
It's too north for me.
got the car rental, and I had to drive like 2 hours to get there.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
What's the like coolest place that you've traveled to that you like to brag about?
Yeah. For those of you who couldn't hear, my wife said Italy, and I can't disagree with that.
Did you know these motherfuckers went to Italy on my birthday and didn't invite me both times on my birthday? I asked to be invited, and your response was, "Are you gonna pay your way?"
Tough love.
Like what is that? What the frick is that? Don't say based. No, that is not based. You know what based means?
No.
It's like That's kind of what based means.
Okay.
That was an unbased thing that you did to me.
No, it taught you the lesson that the finer things in life are worth saving up for. And then when you have the means to do it, when you do it, you appreciate it that much more.
Why can't you just have made me a spoiled person?
Because I remember when we took you to Paris and we took you to London, you were a bitch on wheels.
I was 13.
Okay, so...
I was 13.
But you weren't going to appreciate it. But
Hold on.
now if you paid your own way and you went there, you would appreciate it.
Reverse what you just said.
What?
Did you just call me a bitch on wheels?
No. It's not recorded.
I feel like we
Nobody saw-
glazed over. Twitch, clip that. Okay. Do you want another question, or
I
should
won't
we?
deny that I might have said that.
Thank you. It's recorded, by the way. You can't deny it. But whatever.
Oh, that's what the little red light there means, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You should press it. You should press the little red light.
Don't you dare, actually. I actually thought you were going to. Okay, next question.
Okay.
What is your daughter's credit card number? Thank you.
8675309.
8675309. Did you know Jason Derulo sang that song?
No, he didn't. He may have plagiarized it. Jenny, I've Got Your Number was written and done way before he was probably even conceived.
No, I think that Jason Derulo actually sang it.
I'm not saying he didn't. But... You were just trying to set me up for that, weren't you?
You just got clip farmed. You just got clip farmed.
Is that what it said? Oh, don't you dare break my income.
I'm sorry. I was gonna get up to...
You break it, you bought it.
This is from a game called Fortnite. It's called emoting on someone. So when you do something stupid, I get to emote.
When I do something stupid?
Yeah.
I just think that was stupid.
Anyways.
But they got to see some of the other bowls in the background.
Yeah, I was showing them off earlier. Would you like to show off some of the pieces that we're selling?
Do we have to? Okay, yeah, that's the purpose of this stream.
That is the whole purpose. Like, I love hanging out with you, but...
Well, we have to take out the little slip of what my notes were so you can upload it. So like this one here, they don't need to see the little piece of paper describing it.
Yeah, I guess.
But I'll read it because then I can
yeah.
know what it was.
Ooh. Ah. So tell me about like the glaze. It looks like it's
and
like
it does say, where's the camera on this thing?
over there.
Can you see it say Dadthorne?
I don't think so. I think it's too speckled.
Well, it is speckled clay, but it does say Dadthorne, and it says 2 of 2025. So it's vintage.
It's vintage, yeah.
Yeah, so this is, I labeled this as an extra small bowl, and it's stoneware, and it's actually double dipped in 2 different glazes. So that's how you get this interesting look here, and on the inside, it's a little bit of a blended look there. So this one is dipped in a glaze called marshmallow, and then it was dipped down into a glaze called London Fog, and it was only dipped down to about there. And then in the firing of the kiln, it ran down, which is what I was hoping for. I was hoping it would run down even further, but it made a nice little run down there. And on the speckled clay, the glazes react differently. If I did this on white or porcelain, there probably wouldn't be any speckles.
Oh, so it's not like the glaze itself that is speckled. It like the glaze is white, and since the clay is speckled, it made the glaze speckled?
Yeah, so the marshmallow would be normally white, and it would have the occasional little speckle, kind of like when you toast a marshmallow just enough when it gets a little bit browned.
Yeah.
That's what it would normally look like. But this has, these speckles are iron oxide. So it reacts with the glazes, and it does totally different things if you did it on a stoneware that has an oxide in it versus if you did it on a white, or if you did it on a red, not a terracotta, because terracotta, like pots that you would put a plant in, that's fired totally differently. It's a different type of clay. So this is non-porous. It'll hold water. You can put it in the microwave. You can put it in the oven.
Sick.
But terracotta would be porous, so water would come through it.
Yeah. Cool. So like the iron oxide glaze, or the iron oxide
in the clay body.
In the clay body.
Yeah.
Have you ever done any other pieces with iron oxide that's not with a marshmallow glaze, like something else?
Well, yeah, we got some right here.
Oh, perfect. Okay, great. Well, let's go into the next one. This one right here. This is your next one.
This one, you have to hold it to feel what is unique about this one, because it's got a very small foot, and it's got a delicate sort of look when it's resting. But what's different about this than some of the other pieces I do, it's not bottom heavy. And a lot of times things are bottom heavy, sometimes by accident, but oftentimes it's more by purpose.
Yeah.
Because you want it to not be as tippy.
Yeah.
But if you're going to make it really thin walled with throwing and trimming it, then you want to have the weight as even as possible. So this actually...
It's very light.
Yeah, it takes more effort to make a piece like this, which is very balanced and very light.
It's very light, and it's very balanced. It's like the perfect like miso soup bowl. Like if I had miso soup in here, it would be perfect to sip it like that.
Yeah, and what did I do that glaze? So that's also stoneware.
Look.
And the glaze is midnight blue.
Yeah, this is a beautiful color. Did you say this was also iron oxide? Because it's...
Yeah, all of the ones I have here are all stoneware.
Oh, with the speckle.
And they're all fired at what's called cone 6. So cone 6, and I even wrote a note here in case anybody wanted to ask me that question.
About cone 6?
Cone 6, yeah, because...
I don't think anyone knows what cone 6 is.
Well, I can explain what cones are in a second. So it gets fired between 2,000 degrees and 2,400 degrees Fahrenheit, with the average probably around 2,250 degrees. But it doesn't sit at that temperature for that long. It's gradually brought up, it's brought to that temperature, and it's held there for about an hour. And then they bring it down slowly, and then the whole firing takes about 24 to 48 hours, depending on where you're getting it done. And the whole idea is you don't want to heat it up so fast, because there can still be some water in there. Ooh. So you want to make sure any residual moisture is... Yes?
I have a question. If there's water still in it, would it be like rapid evaporation to where it would like explode?
Exactly, and that happens. So that's why most of the studios that you go to, their firings will take a little bit longer, because they can't always trust that the students that are there have prepped their clay properly. Yeah. And they don't want to damage everybody else's.
Oh, shoot, yeah, because if this one explodes, then everything else is fricked.
Exactly. So what they'll typically do is do a slow temperature increase to make sure that, and that's more on the bisque firing. So for those who are not familiar with pottery, everything goes through 2 firings. The first firing is without any glaze. It's just the raw clay. It's very fragile. And then it's fired to not the full cone temperature. It's fired just enough till it gets hard, but it's still porous. Even though this is fired, and I said it's non-porous,
Yeah.
the bisque firing, it's porous because it's not fully cured at the highest firing. And what that allows is when you dip it into the clay bucket, into the glaze bucket, the glazes are suspended in water. So you mix it up really good. Then when you dip it, it's that pores that allows the water to go into it.
Yeah.
And that's what makes the glaze stick to the outside of the clay body.
So because it's non-porous clay, you do like a half firing so that it becomes kind of porous so things stick to it?
For the bisque firing, yes.
Yeah.
So the bisque firing is more like at the terracotta state.
Yeah.
So it's still porous, but it's hard. You won't break it if you accidentally bang it.
Yeah.
If you bang it hard, you'll break it.
That's so sick.
But then when they take it to the full firing at cone 6, and that's what this clay body is. It goes up to, I think, 10 or 12.
Are these all at cone 6?
These are all cone 6 because the place I do my pottery, they only fire at cone 6.
So you said it goes up to 10 and it goes down to presumably 1.
Well, like terracotta, and I made a note about that one. So terracotta, because I thought that's what's called a low fire. That's done at cone 4.
So is that the lowest?
No.
No?
But that's probably the lowest that you'd want to buy something.
And-
Because anything that's lower would really be fragile.
Is terracotta done at a lower one because it's kind of soft?
It's a different type of clay body that if you fire it too high, it'll actually melt in the kiln.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Like if I put terracotta in and fired it at like a cone 7, it would just go to ice cream?
It would just melt all over.
That's crazy.
And if you were to take this bowl and fire it at a cone 10 firing, this would melt and it would just be a puddle. It wouldn't.
Is it
wouldn't
because
exist. You
there's
basically,
probably like some chemistry in there with like the melting points and shit.
yeah, because this would essentially become lava and it would just melt down.
You're right, it would just become lava. That's crazy to think about.
Yeah. So
Yeah, good question. What material lasts at cone 10? Do you know that?
there are hard fire porcelains. There are hard fire ceramic materials. You know, this is not a really good analogy, but for those of you who remember the space shuttle and any sort of space vehicle that re-enters the atmosphere, they're covered with some sort of heat shield ceramic type material.
Oh,
So they're
I didn't know that.
so they're using one of those that really is at such a high temperature because they can withstand that, where metal would also melt, but the ceramic won't. So they use those as heat shields because they can absorb the heat and they make them specifically porous enough
Yeah.
so that when they get past the heat level and now they're in the atmosphere, they can dissipate the heat.
That's so nifty.
Yeah,
Science is so cool.
That's over my
so
head.
cool. I did not even know that. That's awesome.
Yeah, so they're using ceramics
I
even
always-
in space missions.
I assumed that spaceships didn't melt because metal.
No, the metal will melt.
Yeah, I don't know why I just didn't think of that. That's so cool.
Yeah, so, and then what I want to say, so the cone. So it's interesting, now everything is done by thermostats. Mm-hmm. And the kilns will shut themselves off at a certain temperature. But there's also a fail-safe. They will have a switch in there, and they'll put a piece of ceramic that if it exceeds its cone temperature, it melts. And by melting, the switch falls down. So in other words, the switch wants to go down. They use a piece to hold it up. So and that's to protect in case the kiln doesn't automatically shut off and it keeps rising, that will then melt and then the switch will go off.
That's so sick. That's smart.
Yeah, but in the olden days, what they used to do is they would take pieces of clay and basically make little triangular shaped flags.
Like cones?
Like cones. And they would make little peepholes and they would look in, and when the cone melted, that's when they knew it was at the right temperature. So the term cone stuck because that's what they would use, is these little clay cones, and they would know that, okay, we need to stop the firing process once the cone starts to melt.
That's so cool. Did you research that specifically for this?
No, that's one of those things that stuck in my brain from years ago, and I don't know why I remembered that.
That's like that's like when I was learning about beer, and the first ever beer ever made was when the Egyptians were building pyramids. And it's because rather than wanting to feed the slaves because they're poor, and they didn't want to, they would put wheat and water in pits. And they would be like, just go drink this. But since it was hot and the sun was beating down on it and there were enzymes everywhere, that was the first ever beer fermented and made. Was on accident because they were trying to make food cheap. Isn't that cool?
That is cool. Well, most things are founded by accident.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's so cool.
When you think of fermented things like pickles, sauerkraut, you name it, that was an accident.
Yeah.
And I personally love...
Chocolate chip cookies were an accident.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because they were trying to make a cookie, and then it was at the Toll House, and there was no chips. They just took chunks of chocolate.
And they just put it in. They were like, okay, that's good enough. Yep.
Yeah.
There's a question for you.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I guess I don't have to read it because everybody's reading it there. Take a deep breath and don't act on your first impulse.
Adventures with Caden just gifted 23 subs.
I don't know what that means.
That's a lot of subs. That's a lot of subs.
I don't need subs.
Ready? Come with me. Do it with me.
What? What am I doing?
Thank you so much for the gifted. Thank you so much for the 23 gifted.
That's crazy. That's a crazy amount. Thank you so much for the 23 gifted. Holy cow. We will do wheel spins when I am back from open sauce, but in the meantime.
Well, I also want to get back to the question. So,
okay.
That was one tip, but it's only part of it. The other is, this is the hardest thing, and she will probably acknowledge this. You are not your parents' friend. I mean, your kid's friend. When they get to be this age, it's different. But the hardest part about being a parent is recognizing you're not their friend, you're their parent. You're their role model, you're setting the boundaries, you're helping them learn how to be a good human being. And you can't do that if you're their friend. You're a parent. And you're going to see other parents not behaving that way. And you're going to see kids behaving in ways that you're like, oh my God, they're just animals. But this is what you're hoping to get.
I'm the role model.
And the only way it's going to happen is boundaries, rules, enforcing them, consistency. And at the end of the day, they will hate you for it when they're young. But when they get older, they will understand and they will appreciate it. And your feedback is going to be, how do you observe your kids when they are now in their 20s, 30s, 40s, and when they have their own kids? Are they making good decisions because you've taught them boundaries, actions have consequences, and you're not going to let up on those consequences. When you say you're going to do something, even if it's a punishment that seems harsh, you must follow through. Consistency. That's probably the best thing I can say. And you will doubt yourself. Your kids will say they hate you. They'll wish evil things on you. That is just part of the course. But they grow up. So that's how I would answer that question.
That was a really good answer. And I did wish evil on you guys, but also like...
And we knew you did, and we didn't care.
But I will say, I think that I was raised in a really good way. Like, you guys... it was torture. I was in hell because I was 13 and I was angry at the world. But like, I would not want to be raised any other way. Like, you guys taught me like a lot of great values and how to like be a good adult. And I appreciate that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I got tingly from the bourbon.
Mom, did you hear that?
Mom, did you hear that?
I did, thank you.
Now I have to add more so I can definitely drink to that. I only did a cheers, but I didn't. Oh, don't you?
I didn't. I'm sorry. And
If I had a nickel for all the pieces your mother broke, you know?
Brock just said, and then when they're 26, it's okay to say they were a bitch on wheels at 13.
Yes. Don't say it to them when they're 13. You can think it. Oh, what am I doing? Oh.
Okay, thank you. Can you ask your dad if we can hang out? You know him.
Who? Do I?
Yeah. I don't know if they want me to say who they are, but
No, here.
you want me to write it down?
Yes.
Okay. I did his makeup once.
Yes. Yes, anytime you want to hang out.
Oh, it's being processed. Wait, did Juke buy one? That's so exciting. The website is...
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, so I thought we were describing... This is actually active?
Yeah, the website's up.
Oh, we didn't even get through the other pieces. People are...
That's okay. No, it's okay. We're taking our time.
Okay.
So this is the next piece.
Anyway, the last piece I say, this is probably, of all the ones I'm going to show, the one I'm actually the most proud of. Because this one took the most time to get it
It's beautiful.
thin, balanced, and yeah, it just feels
It
so
feels
good
really
in the
good.
hand.
It feels nice.
You know, anybody who does anything artistic, the artist is always going to gravitate to something that they just know is what they would hope an ideal is. Mm-hmm. And this is as close to an ideal as I was trying to get. The
That's so
smoothness on the
awesome.
inside, it's rounded, it's so light.
That's so sick.
And trust me, I've been doing this for so many years. This is not common to make something like this.
Yeah, that is the midnight blue. This is
Yes.
the cobalt blue bowl.
Cobalt blue, yes. And it's hard to tell, but I trimmed a groove in there, and I was hoping this glaze would do something a little bit different as it hit the lines there.
Like the cut glazes that you were talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, this glaze didn't, but I'm not disappointed because I love the color, and actually it kind of makes a nice little way to hold it. The hand just naturally wants to go there.
Look, the purple bowl was bought.
Oh, wow.
That's so exciting.
They didn't even see the size of it.
No.
But this one is another stoneware bowl. This one's easier. You can see Dadthorne on the bottom of it.
Yeah. I like this one. I will say I like the midnight blue one better, but this, I would use this for Cheerios. I eat Cheerios every morning because it gets rid of your cholesterol. I didn't know if you knew that.
Yes.
It completely eradicates it, and it's awesome.
Well,
Nope.
can't make a claim. It
it's a
helps,
miracle
it
food.
helps lower.
It's a miracle food. And so I eat my Cheerios every morning. And this, like, I can kind of cup it with my finger right here. Like, this would be the perfect bowl to hold and eat Cheerios out of. This is a really great Cheerio bowl.
But this bowl, I love the shape of.
Yeah, this one's nice. That's a salad bowl.
Oh, see, I love soup. This is a nice, big
Like some matzo ball soup.
matzo ball soup, chicken noodle soup, minestrone soup. Actually, I also love New England clam chowder. I can go to town on a giant bowl of that.
Yeah.
Again, nice stoneware. This one, signature, turns out really well. This is more of a flat bottom bowl, which is what I like more in a soup bowl.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, the one I really keep going back to, it's a very rounded shape. So this one, even though the sides are at an angle, because of the flatter bottom, and it's a little bit extra weight on the bottom on purpose, it means it's more stable. So even though it's wider, it's not as tippy.
Yeah.
If I made a really thin bowl with not much weight at the bottom,
It would be tippy.
it would be very tippy. It would be easily knocked over, cracked, chipped, whatever.
Yeah.
So you know, that's a thing that,
This is the denim one, right? The denim blue bowl?
yes, this is denim blue.
I like that one.
And it reacted with the iron oxide in there to make the denim speckles
Like yellow speckles.
stand out a little bit more.
I like that one. That one's
Yeah.
cool.
The color of this, I think, is fantastic.
I want to save this one for last.
Oh, the big one?
Yeah, I want to save the big one for last because it's kind of surprising.
Well, let's show the one that somebody bought.
Oh yeah, let's show the
Because,
one
you know,
that someone
they-
bought.
Yeah, so it's no longer for sale, but, and thank you, by the way. So,
Also, I don't. I'm seeing you guys say that like some of the
and
payments.
by the
are,
way, this is the size of it. So
this is beautiful.
it's fairly big. So I have big hands.
I don't know why the payments aren't working. Also, I set this up with Shopify. I don't really know how it works. I hope that it's going through. Someone said they were having issues.
So this one here, again, it's a stoneware. It's 5 3/4 inches tall, 6.5 inches wide. So this was made, so obviously thank you, the person who bought it. You can use it for wherever you want, but I made this thinking this would be great next to the stove for utensils.
Yep.
So whether, you know, wooden spoons, spatulas, ladles, it would hold them nice and it would allow them to not be all just straight up. They can flare out a little bit easier to grab them. But it would also be a great planter.
Yeah, I have one exactly like this next to my stove, and I love it. It's awesome.
And the glaze on this is called calico. So it will change color depending on how it breaks. So it's hard to tell, but these are actual groove lines that I carved in. So the glaze didn't make those lines. I carved those lines in because I wanted the glaze to what's called break over those lines. So I chose a glaze that runs and breaks. And this is one of those glazes that runs and breaks. So you have no idea where it's going to run and where it's going to break, because basically you take it, you dip it in the glaze, you take it out, and you let the glaze run off. And then once it stops dripping, you put it over, and you're using these things called glaze tongs. Then you release them after it's on the table. Obviously you don't want to drop it. And you let it dry, and then you put it on the shelf to be fired. So you have no idea, did the glaze get a little bit thicker in one spot, a little bit thinner in one spot? You just don't know. So where you see a run like that, that's a
like
section.
a geode.
Yeah, so that's a section where there was a little bit thicker glaze.
Yeah.
And then a spot like here, it was a little bit thinner. But the coloration is so different because the thinner, you get more of these blues. But in the thicker,
You get
you get
purple.
more of those purples.
Yeah, and the inside is beautiful too. That's a gorgeous color.
And it's the exact same glaze. The reason it's so different is because the inside is smooth.
Yeah.
The outside has these lines
So it
which
doesn't
cause the
break.
breaking. So the same glaze looks totally different on a smooth surface than on a textured surface.
That's so sick. That's so cool.
So thank you again for who purchased this.
Yes, I think they said that it's my Oma's favorite color of purple. I'm gonna give it to her for her 80th birthday.
Oh, wow.
88th. Oh, sorry, 88th. That's crazy.
I hope they love it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And this is also bottom heavy on purpose because, again, I was trying to design it for something that if you were going to put utensils in it, it wouldn't be as easily
Won't be
tipped.
tippy.
Yep. And if you wanted to use it as a planter, well, same sort of thing. I don't
Yeah.
know what plant somebody would put in. Some plants can go really tall. So again, you want something a little bit bottom heavy so that it's more stable.
Yeah. Sweet. Thank you so
Yes,
much
thank
for
you.
purchasing. The link is pinned if you would like to purchase Dadthorne pottery. If I hope it works. Hopefully, I don't know. Anyways,
If not, you'll figure it out.
if not, I'll figure it out and I'll post. If for some reason it's like not working, I'll check it after stream and I'll repost the link on my Discord, !Discord, and on my Instagram.
Aw, Nacho Ninja Warrior 8 had a very nice compliment. I think I don't have such a soothing voice, but they think I do. So
That's what
thank
they
you.
said about the last cooking stream we did. They said that your voice was really nice to listen to. I told you, you could be like a content creator. Just like talking about your pottery.
Well,
Do you have tips on? They shouldn't be.
What?
Yeah, I turned off tipping because it gave me the option to be like, do you want a tip? So I turned that option off.
I don't know what that...
On the payments.
Oh, no. Don't tip for anything. The prices are set to be fair and reasonable. There'll be shipping and handling that has to be added to it because I have to pack everything up to... I'll do my best to make sure that whoever does the transport doesn't break something, but to the best of my ability, I can't ever guarantee, but I will do my damnedest to pack everything up so that nothing will break.
I do have tips on. It didn't show up. Hold on. They were talking about tips on my stream. I have it up. What the heck? Hold on. Let me go check. Thank you so much. I don't know why it didn't show up for some reason. OMG, thank you so much. Thank you. What the frick? Did you just give me like $50?
Are you sure they didn't purchase the piece?
I don't think so. Was that your purchase? Oh, I just typed in message saying your dad was so talented. Oh, thank you.
Well, that was very generous, not necessary. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I don't know. I actually don't know why it didn't pop up because it's supposed to, but I never get tips on stream, so I didn't know it didn't work. Thank you.
Yeah. So let's do the plate now because everything has been round. And obviously if you're doing things on a wheel, it spins around, so things are round. This is a plate, and the interesting thing is...
On the website, this is the small cyan plate.
Did I say cyan?
I wrote that.
You wrote cyan. Okay, because where's the plate here? It's actually dipped in the glaze called sea spray.
Oh.
And a plate is essentially a wide, shallow bowl.
Right.
So when you throw a plate, that's what you're doing is instead of opening it so far, you open it even further. Mm-hmm. And then you pull up the walls like you're making a bowl, and then you lay the walls down.
This has a really nice lip on it. I don't know if they can see. It's got a very professional looking lip going up. How did you do that? How did you do that?
So I opened it up to about here, and then I pulled it straight up. So it would be going up like this. And then the hard part is if this is too wet, it could flop all the way down.
Yeah.
So sometimes when you're making a plate, you kind of have to let the wheel spin at a slow speed and just walk away and do something else.
Yeah.
So that the clay can dry out a little bit and firm up, because once you start pushing it down, if it's too wet, well, gravity is going to take over and just pull it all the way down. And the harder part is actually trimming the bottom, because sometimes you will get a little bit of a circle in there because when you're pushing down to trim, it's just going to do that. So if you ever see a plate that's got a little bit of a raised thing in the center, you know it's handmade.
Oh, really? It probably isn't machine made, or could that happen when it's machine made?
If it's machine made, it probably isn't ever going to be that way because they're putting it into a mold.
Yeah.
And if you're doing the hand throwing and the hand trimming, and you're trying to get a thin bottom, the pressure is going to push it up a little bit. And then you try to push it back down a little. The challenge is you don't want to push it down too much, because then you lose the indentation on the bottom.
Yeah.
And it also takes away some of the handmade characteristic. So this is just a single glaze, but this is a breaking glaze. So it turned brown around the outside, but it's all dipped in the exact same glaze. So even on the bottom side, you can see that it's got more of the brown there. That's not the clay body, that's the actual glaze breaking over a sharp edge, versus how does it run on a smooth part.
I have a question. So when you're working with breaking glazes, does it matter I guess it does matter the thickness because of that one, but how did you get it to where it kind of broke evenly around the edge right there? Did you have to really carefully make sure it was evenly dipped, or?
Well, in general, I always try to get an even dip in the glaze bucket. It's just a matter of if it's going to break, it's going to break over corners. And I know it sounds weird. Well, it's round. It's not a corner.
It's still like a corner.
The easiest way to describe it is that's a corner. That's not a corner.
Yeah.
So any glaze that's going to break is going to break on a corner. So similar to what I showed earlier, this one, which is not for sale, this one, same exact glaze, but it breaks on the corners of what was carved, and that's why it looks different.
So sick. And if you are interested in buying it, it's on rosethorn.com, and it's the small cyan plate.
Yeah, so this is, believe it or not, it's 8 inches. Doesn't seem like it, but it's an 8-inch plate.
This is like, so I have a plate this size from you. This is my charcuterie plate. So I'll put like an assortment of cheeses and like dips and stuff just like on the plate, and it's my little snack plate. Because I don't want a plate that's super big for snacking, and I don't want a plate that's super like small for snacking. I want like a good in between. It worked. Wait, Duke, which one did you get? Do you want to see which one they bought? Oh, they bought the cookies and cream bowl.
Is that this one?
This is the 3-inch by 5-inch wide extra small stoneware bowl.
Oh, well, thank you.
This one, I would also make a snack bowl.
Yeah, this, I can see you calling this your snackies bowl.
That's my snackies bowl. I would put like the perfect amount of chippies in it or something. That's like a perfect little snackies bowl. Thank you so much.
The other thing about this one that I really like is...
Thank you for the 5. Also, you don't have to.
5 subs.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
So, oftentimes I'll try to make something distinctive in the foot. Most times the foot will be just straight vertical. This one has a slight angle out, so it gives it a little bit of a similar shape to the outside going that way. So I tried to mimic going this way, just like the bowl goes that way.
That's so sick.
And I got another one that I can show it because it's a little bit bigger of that trimming.
There's a question for you while I
sure.
get that bowl.
No, I've never tried that. I've seen people, and I know that that is something that they do in Japan on purpose, and that there's a cathartic reason for it, which is, and I may have it wrong, but I've always heard it as we're all broken in some way. And how can you take something that's broken and piece it together so that it's still whole? And it's like an art form.
Yeah.
And
so they like purposefully break the pottery and then put it back together?
Yes.
That's amazing.
I've never tried that, but I've seen it, and it's absolutely gorgeous because a lot of times I've seen where they use contrasting materials and colors, so that you can see the flaws, but not as flaws. You see them as bridges connecting the piece together again.
That's beautiful. Wow, that's like beautiful.
Yeah, I've never done it. I've seen it, and it's beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
I want to show the other one with that foot.
You want to show the other one?
Yeah.
Okay. This one?
That one.
This one. Oh, that foot's nice. Oh, I like that one.
So this one is more exaggerated. It's probably easier to see the angle there.
This is the tall rainbow vase is what I named it.
And this one, where's the... So this one is actually 2 different glazes. So on the inside, it's a glaze that's called cornflower. If this was on a white clay body, not a stoneware clay body, this would be a bright, I don't want to say royal blue because it's lighter than that. So it's somewhere between like a royal blue and a baby blue.
Does the type of clay that you're using affect the color that the glaze comes out as?
It does. It totally changes the color. If I did the exact same glazes on white stoneware, which I do have in the other room, it would look totally different.
Is that because of like a reaction? Because like the oxidation thing?
Yeah, it's reacting with the iron oxide. So all those speckles in there are actually
like bits of iron?
Bits of iron. It's not going to rust, don't get me from that perspective. But it's also got manganese and other metals in it, not to the point of being sharp or anything. It's on purpose to react differently in the firing process.
Yeah.
and like a white or a porcelain, they don't have those other metal elements in it, so therefore you get glazes that are what considered more pure to the color, which is perfectly fine if you want something that you want, like if you're trying to do a green or a blue or a purple and you want it to be pure, well, you don't want to use something that's got
because
oxides
it
in
could
it.
react and it could turn out to be a different color than what you're expecting it to.
And it's guaranteed it'll react and do something. So the corn flour, it was glazed all in corn flour, and then it was dipped to about here down into the bucket of the corn flour glaze. And then it was put in front of a fan to dry off all the water, because you don't want to handle it when it's wet, because then your hand could accidentally pull off the glaze. And then once it was dry again, I then took it and dipped it down into autumn frost. And if you're thinking, well, wait a minute, I dipped it down.
Yeah.
Why is there no glaze there?
I was just about to ask that. I was like, how the frick did you not get glaze on the bottom?
So you do get glaze on the bottom. And in fact, there's a teeny little spot that you can see there. But that is prevented by you use something called what's called wax resist. It's basically like a liquid wax. And the studio I go to, you apply it with makeup sponges.
Oh, sick. That's so cool. Beauty guru.
Yeah. But it actually works well because you get sharp corners on those sponges and you can get there. Other studios I've done, they just use paraffin wax and they put it into like a electric skillet, and you just dip it down in there and you're basically putting wax on it. Either way, the whole purpose is you're putting wax because the glazes are different chemicals, and I don't mean chemicals that are toxic. I mean it's different chemical components. Well, they're suspended in water.
And water,
And the water is
resistant.
not, so the wax is going to keep the water from sticking. It's going to repel it. So you still get some, but you just take a damp sponge and you just wipe it all off. And when you get a spot that you thought you got it off, but you missed a little bit, you might see a little bit of glaze there. But
I like this one. It kind of is like half matte, half shiny.
Yeah, and that's what I was hoping for. Because I looked at the test tiles that the studio has on the wall, and the test tiles was not a speckled stoneware. It was just a unspeckled, so it didn't have the oxides in it. And I loved how it broke.
Chat just joined the Rose Toys.
Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So I wasn't sure how the colors would look, but I liked how they overlapped.
Yeah.
And I was so pleasantly surprised because I personally love earth tones.
Love earth tones, big earth tones. Fan.
And when this came out, and I'm like, okay, love this earth tone, and it's hard to see, but there's greens.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
Again, this is blue.
And then this is like an orangey.
And this is autumn frost, which is, it's basically orange yellow.
Well, there's a red too. I think that some kind of like oxidation happened right here, because there's like an orangey red, blue, purple line like halfway through. Do you see that? That's so cool. Pottery is like a mix of art and chemistry.
And when I do stuff like this, I purposely don't dip the whole way because I want a transition. So I get a true color here, I get a true color there, but then the overlap is always the surprise. What is it really going to do?
Sick.
So this one, I personally love the shape, and I love that foot. I don't know, it's just so easy to hold on
You're
to.
scaring me. You're scaring me holding it upside down.
But again, this is one where it is bottom heavy on purpose because it keeps it from being as tippy if you're putting tall things in it.
Yeah.
Because again, I don't know if somebody's going to want to have a giant mug of hot chocolate or whether you're going to want to put a plant or put utensils.
I would use plants or utensils for this.
And I just like to make it a little bit bottom heavy so it's less likely to tip over.
I do have a question for you.
Yes.
Have you tried more unique shapes, such as vases or teapots?
So is this somebody who may not have been on earlier where I showed this one that I made years ago?
Well, I think that they were, but it seems like, I mentioned this last time I was here, it seems like you make the same shape.
Well, it is on a wheel, so it's hard to make something that's not round, but you can be creative. They have something called a slab roller, which I've not used at this studio.
Hold on, we're getting rated.
We're getting what?
We're getting rated. Ready?
What does that mean?
Thank you for the raid. Thank you. Thank you for the raid.
What does that mean?
That means that everyone that is coming from the chat that just raided, which is Small Fries, we get to say hi to them now.
Oh, hi.
Hi, new friends, new friends. Hi everyone, hi Fries. This is my father. That was great. It's like we planned it. That was great. This is my dad. We're doing a like drinking pottery stream. My father is a potter.
Not a Harry Potter, just a Potter.
Is that what they're called?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Harry Potter?
Potter. Are you a potter?
Harry Potter?
I know Harry Potter.
Okay.
Oh. I got it. I got
Not Harry, Harry.
Harry. Harry Potter. Anyways, my father, we do look alike. It's a big fucking nose. But
Hey, look this way.
you dick. My father, we're doing a sale of his pottery and he signed everything. Get a good one. Underneath with Dadthorne. And there's a pinned message. So if you would like to purchase any of these, they're actually for purchase. We're going through all of them and we're like, he's saying fun facts about them. It's really wholesome, but I hope that your stream was good, Fries. I really appreciate the raid.
And I'm not going away. I want to answer the person's question about have I done other things?
Oh, he's getting more pottery. I love your hair. Thank you. Yeah, we're just hanging out. I'm about to be in open sauce all weekend. So if you like IRL streams, stick around. I'm going to be streaming open sauce on Sunday in San Francisco. Thank you for the follow.
All right, so this one is from 1999.
Ooh, 1 year before I was made.
Yep,
You made this?
I made this.
I thought you bought this.
No, I made this. So it's a big giant vase. And this was done on a slab roller where basically it's like a giant mechanical rolling pin.
That's so sick.
And you roll the clay out. And then what I did was I took a piece of PVC pipe, wrapped it in paper because I didn't want to stick to the PVC pipe, and then rolled this around that. And then I took another slab, I put this on top of that.
Yeah.
I joined it with what's called a slip and score. So you score it and you take some slip.
Yeah.
And then I put that on, and then I cut it out. And then I just handmade a flower.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
And then attached that to that, and then just painted the glaze on the inside and painted the glaze on the outside because this was too difficult to dip. So I used a brush to paint it.
That's so sick.
And it's a giant vase that was made using basically flat sheets of clay.
Is this like one of your favorite pieces you've ever made?
This actually is.
It's beautiful. That's really pretty.
Yeah, thank you. Well, this actually is, I think, probably my favorite piece I ever made.
Yes,
It's so cute.
Yes, sir.
You want me to show them the cake plate?
The cake plate?
The cake platter that I always put the birthday cakes on?
Yeah. Well, he showed me one of his pieces earlier that I love. This piece I will be taking. I don't think he knows that yet.
I think I might be selling that.
I will be taking this. Look at how absolutely gorgeous. He used a breaking glaze. He's been telling us all of these fun facts as he goes over it. Wait, you made this?
You didn't know I made this?
No, all of our plates were the same color, so I thought that you bought this.
So this is a cake stand.
You made this?
Yeah, I made this.
This was from my childhood.
Yes, that's where little birthday cakes were served on.
Yeah. Hold on, do we still have our old plates? The green ones?
Yeah, we had them for dinner.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
So anyway, this is, you start a cylinder like you would normally throw a bowl, but you open it all the way down to the wheel so that it's open there and it's open at the top. So you basically have this bowl without a bottom. And then you throw a plate. So this is a much bigger version of a plate than this one. But the idea is the same. You throw it big enough and you use things called calipers to measure how big you need to make it. And then once you get the plate big enough, you then later, once they get to what's called leather hard stage, you then slip and score and you attach them. Although this one, if memory serves, I didn't get to it in time. So what I worked with the instructor was we put extra glaze between the two, and it basically fused like glass, the two pieces.
How long did this one take you to make?
Oh God, this goes back to, I don't even remember what year I did this.
But like the piece itself, like did it take you like multiple sessions?
No, this is all done in one session. So one class session.
And how long is that? Like an hour?
Well, even today, sometimes a lump of clay can be really, really frustrating, and it can take me 30 minutes to make a single piece. And then other times, from getting the clay centered and thrown, it could be under 5 minutes. It's just hit or miss.
Yeah.
I don't understand why it's inconsistent, but it just is.
Well, I just want to show you. These were my plates as a child. I genuinely thought that you just bought this because it matched it so well. Did you do that on purpose?
No.
This is like a major breakthrough for me. I don't think you understand.
I thought you knew I made this.
No!
Yeah, this has been handmade.
That's so crazy.
I think I made this, I definitely made this in Michigan.
How long have you been doing pottery for?
Started in grad school.
Shit.
So first year in grad school, where I was going to school, they had at the student union, they had a pottery studio in the basement.
Yeah.
And I was just walking through and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I signed up for a class and I guess I've gotten the bug and I've been doing it ever since. So that was
so sick.
1991.
9 plus 26. 35?
Yeah, probably.
35 years of pottery. Do you think you've gotten
On and
better?
off. I gave it up for about 25 years.
I wonder
with the
why.
kids.
Yeah, I wonder why.
So I only just got back into this 2 years ago. So what you're seeing is still me getting the kinks out and getting the rust out. So I'm happy with what I'm doing, but I know I still have a ways to go to get back to the level of what
being
I
able
was.
to make a cake stand?
Yeah.
That's so sick.
All right, so this one you wanted to show.
Yeah, this one's the next one.
And this one is...
On the website, this one is the marshmallow bowl, I named it.
This one, I was hoping it would break some more because again, it has a texture. I carved grooves in. So basically when I do that, when you trim the bottom of a bowl, you're actually putting it back on the wheel upside down. And you have to get it centered also. And I don't always just like a smooth thing because to me that's boring. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to give it texture.
Yeah,
so,
rib for her pleasure.
I was going to say that, but I figured no, I'm not going to. I know I taught you that.
Yeah, you made this. You made me. And you were like, oh no, I can't say that. Be so for real.
So yeah, I carved these lines in it, and for some reason, I was gravitated to this glaze, and it's not a breaking glaze. So it still has the texture, but it doesn't have any breaking. There
was a time in your life, I think it was when you were at the other studio, all of his pieces, every single one of them was made with this glaze. Every single one. Yeah, but that was not my fault. That's why I switched studios, because she had only one glaze. Yeah, but you defaulted back to it. Well, I like this one. I didn't like her glaze. Yeah, this glaze is really boring. These glazes are beautiful. They're much more fun. You should make a bowl like that, but with all the colors and stripes. Do you see? You see the big plate over there? This one? No, in the back, standing upright. Oh, that's pretty. That's the same glaze as the smaller plate. As that little one? As the little sea spray one? Yep. Pretty. Can I go show them the ones that are on the TV stand? I won't get mother in it. I won't get mother.
Okay.
We'll go. So my dad has a lot of pottery in this house.
Well, I'm building inventory for 2 sales I'm in.
Oh, that's exciting. Let me go show you guys. Look at how much pottery there is. Oh, this one's pretty. Oh, that one's... I like that one. I might take that one.
Don't knock anything over.
I'm not knocking anything over. I'm just planning for which ones I'm taking. Oh, look, you made mugs. This is one of my dad's signature things, actually. I'm going to bring it back and let him explain, but he puts a special thing on his mugs. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
Your little special thing? Wait, can you make me a bong?
I've never tried. I probably could.
I'm sure my uncle has asked you that.
No, he hasn't.
Really?
No, he'd want a pot pipe. He wouldn't want a bong.
Oh, I'd want a bong. Actually, no, I changed my mind. I would like a pipe. Bongs scare me.
This is a personal, I don't want to say it's a pet peeve, it's a personal, I guess. Mm-hmm. Whenever I hold a mug, my thumb always goes to the top. I never hold a mug like this.
Yeah.
For me, because I have very large hands, I'm typically a 2-finger thumb, and then the rest of my fingers are underneath. So for me, I like personally something that's a little bit flatter on the bottom to hold my fingers. Mm-hmm. And I want something big enough for 2 fingers, but where do you put your thumb? You make a nice little thumb pad.
You made little thumb spots.
So on all my mugs, I always put a little thumb pad. And what's also cool is the glazes will do something different on a flat surface than it will on a vertical surface.
This glaze is super thick. There's like grippies.
Yeah, so this is a glaze that runs. And I didn't think it was going to run that much. So I dipped the whole thing in one glaze and then let it dry.
Glaze.
And then I dipped it down. I only dipped it down to there.
Yeah.
I expected it to run to there. I did not expect it to run all the way to there.
Yeah. That's a beautiful glaze. It's like a sunset.
But I'm not mad at it because I like it. It didn't stick to the kiln shelf, which would have been a problem.
Yeah.
But this is an example of a white clay.
Yeah.
So, they're showing my name.
That's okay. Yeah, so the white clay, like if you did the calico glaze or like another glaze on it, it wouldn't act the same as if it was on the iron oxide clay.
Yeah, there's no oxide in this whatsoever. So this is more of a true clay glaze. Mm-hmm. So this one is the true clay glaze. And then this is a different glaze as it dripped down and it didn't react to anything in the clay because there is nothing in the clay.
Yeah.
It's just a neutral clay body.
That's so pretty.
And I like the fact that the inside is matte and the outside is glossy.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. I know you're not selling that one, but it's really pretty.
Well, I am selling it eventually.
Oh, yeah.
Not
This
on
one's
one.
interesting.
This one is similar to the other one that the other person bought. And again, thank you for that. This one is similar in nature. I wanted to build something
thick.
that would be for utensils next to the stove.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
you can
really
certainly put a
thick.
plant in it, but it is very purposely bottom heavy, so it's less likely to tip. So that is by design.
She's kind of curvy.
Yeah, and this one is... This is against stoneware. Oh, this one is interesting. So this is not a single glaze. This is actually 2 different glazes that are layered over each other. So what's going to sound really, really weird is the first glaze is Everglade, which is like this mossy green.
Ooh.
Then it was dipped a second time in what's called ultra white. So if it was on regular porcelain, it would be bright, bright white.
Yeah.
So that mossy green with the ultra white on top of it,
turned
turned
like a
into this
cyan.
beautiful, cyan or teal.
Yeah.
And then the speckles just really jumped out. So this is an example of how layering glazes can give you a totally different color than you would otherwise get.
I want to show the detail on the like. Turn it sideways so I can get a top view. You can like see the different colors. It kind of looks like camouflage.
Well, those are the speckles that are reacting with the glaze.
Yeah, that's mesmerizing. That's beautiful. I mean, even then you can see where the white is kind of like cracking a little bit. And then the mossy, like that's so sick. That's super cool.
Yeah, this was a really nice color. It actually turned out better than I thought it would.
Yeah.
I was afraid it was going to turn out more like the sea spray one.
Yeah.
Because I wanted something a little different. It does have a similar look to it, but
I like that one.
yeah, so this one and this one were really made with the intention of, I wanted to make it as a utensil holder. But
yeah.
obviously somebody can use it
You can
for
do whatever
they
you want. You can put soup in it.
You could. That
You
would be
could.
a little bit interesting. Although, you know those weird soup spoons that you get some ramen restaurants, which are very annoying, like these little flat ladle things?
Yeah.
That would work in there.
That would work in there. Or you could just like drink it. Hot chocolate.
Not too hot, you'd burn your hands. Because that's a lot of hot liquid.
You don't think that it would retain the heat?
It would, that's the thing. It would retain the heat, and then you'd have your hands on the retained heat of the...
Oh, it wouldn't insulate it. It would
No.
Oh. Or chocolate milk. Chocolate milk is a better one than hot chocolate.
Yeah, then your hands would be cold.
Yeah, then my hands would be cold. This is the piece that I want to show off because I think that this piece is sick.
Well, you're going to also have to show it for scale with your water bottle next to it, because even though...
Here, hold up your water bottle. This is the last piece.
Actually.
Yeah. Holy cow.
And this is actually 3 pieces in one. So to make a lidded vessel, you basically have to make a tall bowl, which is what this is. And you need to have a substantial foot in terms of the width because you don't want it to tip over. And this one isn't overly bottom heavy. This is actually pretty well balanced.
Yeah, it's well balanced. I mean, it's definitely a heavy piece, but it's balanced.
Well, it's heavy because this probably started with wet clay. This was probably close to 6 pounds of wet clay. And obviously dry clay is much lighter because water adds a lot of weight.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
6 pounds is actually a lot of clay. Most beginning students, they're going to be throwing with 1 pound to 1.5 pounds of clay.
Do you remember the amount of pounds that this clay was?
That probably started around 1.5 to 2 pounds. And then after I trimmed everything away, it was probably the equivalent of about 3/4 of a pound, because I trimmed away an awful lot to make it really, really thin.
That's crazy. And it's so small. And this was 6 times the amount of clay.
But it's also much thicker.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you look at the edge, it's much thicker. And the bigger you throw, the thicker it has to be, because otherwise it's too fragile.
Yeah.
So the bigger you get, the thicker the walls have to be.
Is that why big pottery is like really heavy?
Yes. And if you get a large platter that you see at a craft show or something like that, and you're seeing that the clay is like that thick,
Yeah.
well, before it was fired, it was probably that thick.
Oh, because the water and everything?
Well, also when it fires, it shrinks anywhere from
Yeah.
10 to 15%.
Dang.
Yeah, so a lot of times people will throw a piece that they're planning to make a mug, for example, and then when it comes out of the kiln, they're like, I've got an espresso cup.
It's like a little teacup, yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to like plan.
Yes.
That's wild.
So if I'm throwing a mug of coffee that I like to drink, I'm probably going to throw a mug that's about 7 inches tall, because it's going to shrink down to about 5 inches tall.
Like shrinky dinks.
Yes, and then you have to make the mug, you know, probably this big, because when it fires, it's going to shrink down to about that big. So you have to use a lot more clay than it looks like, because this I think this clay body shrinks somewhere between 12 and 14%.
Oh dang. Do different clay types shrink differently?
Yes, terracotta won't shrink as much as stoneware. Stoneware doesn't shrink as much as porcelain.
I was gonna say, does porcelain shrink the most? Because
Yeah.
it seems like it would.
Yeah, so something that is really a dense, tight sort of thing. Oh, and then this one here, the lid was actually thrown as a bowl.
And then you just made the
But
lid.
instead of carving a foot on the bottom, you try to carve the thing to be complementary to what you're trying to have it look like. So I wanted it to be something not pointy, I wanted it to be more of a dome shape.
Yeah.
So there is no foot on the bottom of the bowl because I carved it into a lid. And then the handle, this is something that you can do one of two ways. You can do what's called hand pulling a handle, but when you hand pull a handle, it's hard to get it even in thickness. So you can use a special thing, almost like a Play-Doh tool, where basically you load it into a giant extruder and you use these different dies. And you usually have to make a bunch of long strips because
Yeah.
not all of them are going to be what you need. You have to get to the right length. Then you have to cut it to length, but then you have to cut the ends at the right angle because you want it to blend in. And if you did it flat, it wouldn't blend in. So
You have to-
you after you do it, you cut the ends at the angle that you want. And I used a die that had these little grooves in it.
Yeah, I like the grooves.
Because I wanted to use a glaze that would break. And this is calico. Is it calico?
Yeah, it's
Yes, calico. So I knew it would break, and that's how you got the different colors there. It's the same glaze, but because how it breaks into the deep parts and the raised parts, it looks like two different glazes, but it's not. So this has to be attached, and when you attach these things, it's a slow drying process. Because if you attach it and you just put it on the shelf to dry, it will crack and dry and separate.
Oh, shoot.
So to attach something like this, you have to have time to let it cure, and cure is probably not the right word. You want the pieces to equally hydrate as they dry. So then they dry at the same rate, because if this dries faster than this, it will shrink faster and it'll pull away and crack.
Pull away and crack.
Same thing at the bottom. So whenever you do a mug or you do a handle, you always have to dry it differently.
Yeah.
Usually you dry it slower, wrapped in plastic, and you dry it slowly until you get to a point where it's like, okay, I see no cracks. It seems to have become one piece.
It kind of looks like a Dutch oven a little bit. Does it? No, not that kind of Dutch oven. Would it like perform? Similarly?
No, because the Dutch oven is intended to kind of have a tighter seal. This doesn't have a tight seal. This is intended, the type of rim that I put on there is there's many different types of rims that you can make for putting lids on. This type of rim is more where it's more forgiving, so it can move around a little bit.
Yeah.
And if I wanted to make something that was for cooking in, then I would do a different type of rim.
So it would fully...
instead of doing where I pull out and make like a little bowl edge, what I would do is actually leave it very, very thick, and then I'd use a tool and basically split the rim, and then I would push the inside down to make a flat piece. And then after I made that flat piece, I'd use a needle tool and trim the inside so I'd get rid of the excess.
That's so complicated.
And then you put the lid you throw the lid such that it fits as perfectly as possible, so that's the type of thing. This is intended more for decoration, cookies, whatever. So think of it as like a giant cookie jar.
But you could make bakeware with this type of clay.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you wanted to make a bread, there's no reason why you couldn't just take the bottom of this,
Yeah, and put a bread in it, yeah.
put bread in and bake in it. Yeah. Remember, this was fired at 2,250 degrees. I think it can withstand a 400 degree oven.
I really wanted to learn pottery. A few years ago, one of my coworkers said that he'd teach me, but he turned on his lawn tools in his bedroom and went to sleep. What does that mean? He turned on all his lawn tools in his bedroom and went to sleep. I took that as a sign I wasn't supposed to learn yet. What does that mean? Did he kill himself?
I have no idea. But, the question, you can make bakeware? Yes, absolutely. Stoneware is great for bakeware.
He killed himself.
Did you? Oh. because it retains heat.
Yeah. Well, you are also going to a pottery class tomorrow, so you're
Yes.
going to get your fix tomorrow morning. Mm-hmm. He told me that Stream can't be late tonight because he has to get up early for his pottery class.
You have to deal with traffic to get up there.
Cool.
Any other questions while you got me here? I know I've been long-winded, so I apologize for that.
No, don't apologize. This was awesome. I learned a lot. I feel like I've asked you a lot of questions, just because, I'm your daughter. I've asked you a lot of questions about these, but I don't think I've learned this much ever about your pottery. Yeah. We could take a pottery class. I would love to. I would love to take a pottery class and do either a stream or a video, but I would have to get permission for streaming and videoing. So I'd need to find a place that'd be okay with that.
Yeah, because I don't have a wheel here.
Yeah. Are you one of the more talented people where you go, like your studio?
I would categorically say no. I mean, any artist you speak to, they're always critical of their work, but more importantly, there are so many talented artisans out there, and just the instructors alone where I teach, I'm a teacher, I take classes, they may be teaching the basics, but when you see their pieces that are in displays, it's like, I'm not worthy. They are phenomenal.
Yeah. Also, to clear it up for Reddit, my dad is not an unemployed loser. We went viral. We went trending on Reddit, and so many comments were like, "Oh, so her dad is just an unemployed loser that is just doing pottery, and he's lazy and he can't get a job." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So no, just to clear it up, he's not an unemployed loser. He is unemployed, but he's not a loser.
Hey, no, I'm not.
Okay, he's a consultant.
A consultant who has the luxury to be able to choose to take Fridays off to do a hobby that brings me joy and peace and enjoyment.
And I get to use your office tomorrow morning for my job.
That's right.
Yay!
And thankfully I have no client calls tomorrow.
Yep.
Well, I may have one.
Well, you don't get your spot, I fear.
No. I'll be doing that from the parking lot of the studio, most likely.
From the parking lot? That's so unprofessional.
Do you think I really want to be talking confidential things that are under NDA in front of people that shouldn't be hearing it?
Fair enough.
Okay.
I tell people confidential things. Not all the time. But sometimes on accident.
Even one time is one too many.
It was on accident. I'm trying to find someone. We are going to end stream. We're going to raid Wendy today, actually. That's who I'm going to raid. Did you like this? Did you like being on stream?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah?
Hopefully I didn't bore everybody. How many people dropped off?
Oh my gosh. Don't look at the view count. Never look at the view count.
I don't even know where the view count is, so.
That's good. I hope that you guys liked it. I hope that you guys had a good time. I will post the pottery link in the Discord, and we are going to raid my friend Wendy. She is playing Mecha Chameleon. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. The VOD will be up on the VOD channel, probably with this highlighted if you want to rewatch it. And thank you so much for hanging out with us.
And if you've seen anything that you want to ask her, if she wants to ask me if I can make something custom, I'm more than happy to consider. I can't guarantee I'll be able to, because sometimes with pottery, it's not always what you think you want to make, it's what the clay tells you it wants to be.
Yep. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out. We're going to go hang out with Wendy now. Bye!
Bye, thank you.
Bye, bye,